Since June 16, 2016, iAccess Radio has been at the forefront of digital audio entertainment.
We are the creators empowering the future of visual and sound design through advanced technology and community relationships that foster unlimited growth for future generations to come. We are iAccess Radio, the future of radio and podcast. There is no limit to what we do. Design, create, and empower.
iAccess Radio. You are now locked in.
Wake up to iAccess Radio in the morning.
The future of radio and podcast.
Your number one station.
You are now locked in. The future of radio and podcast.
Behind the Enemy Lines is a podcast when we talk about relationships from the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. All right, so come to the front of the congregation. Now, we're going to start some trouble.
iAccess Radio.
You are watching iAccess Radio and Podcast live. Welcome to our show. Now let's go.
Peace, y'all. Welcome back. Happy Saturday.
What up?
First and foremost, you don't have to adjust your screens. You know what it is. Every other Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. There's nowhere else to be, but we're on iAccess Radio, 5 to 7 p.m. This is Behind the Enemy Lines, a podcast where we talk about relationships for the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. Y'all know what time it is, right? And as you can see, I told you every once in a while we're going to switch things up, and that's what we did today. Listen, we got the board in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
This is the iAccess Radio. We are the future. The board is in the building, all right?
Yeah.
That means you might want to sit down, get a comfortable seat, because there's going to be some fireworks going off, all right? If you don't know from the left, that's Skrilla Gambino. Tell them who you is, Skrilla.
It's the God Skrilla Gambino of Indubitably Speaking.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
And
I
don't have the Puerto Rican tongue. It doesn't roll.
Indubitably.
It doesn't roll.
You know what I'm saying? Sugar Hill Get the Money, we here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a co-host of Bronx Beats and Balls. You know what I'm saying? So we in the building. You know what I'm saying? And thanks to y'all, because y'all the reason y'all responsible for why I'm here. So
Exactly.
You know,
Gladly appreciate that. This other guy we don't really want to mention, but we gotta mention him. You know, that's my partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? We can't stand each other, but we get along for 2 hours. We get along. Who's that guy right there?
I don't know who.
You. Wiz.
Chinese now, huh?
Yeah, he Chinese. Ming ling. And like I said, we don't exclude the ladies. So who else? But the K is in the building. Tell them who you are, K.
Yeah. September K, Bronx Beats and Bars in the building. iAccess Radio. What's up, y'all?
Oh, man, it's good to have y'all, man. It's good to have y'all. I want to welcome y'all. Like I said, you know, it's going to be a very special show because, you know, we're bringing up an artist, a filmmaker, somebody that went from MCing. I got to meet this guy damn near 15 years ago, probably more than that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We was at a show and I was a artist, you know what I'm saying, still getting my performance feet wet. You know what I'm saying? He was the prime MC as well as someone performing, you know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to bring him up to see and talk about what he's got going on right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we ain't giving y'all no call lines. There's no Chucky's cut today. There's no wild card today. This is just going to be the presentation of something that's already out right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing music. You know what I'm saying? And then he just continued growing to getting behind the camera. Already got a couple movies out, and now he has this T.O.N.Y series that's out now. I believe on what you said, Tubi,
ROKU,
and all that other good stuff. I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is yet. I know y'all want to know. You got to be patient and wait like everybody else. I feel the pressure. Al, close down the phone lines. We don't even want y'all calling in. We don't want y'all calling in, all right? We got a full cast of members that may or may not be coming on. It's gonna be a secret who comes on. So after we give y'all the trailer, so y'all can figure it out. How would they download it now? How they find this type of stuff now? Download QR codes.
It's a lot.
Text,
It's
email.
a lot.
Just be in tune for the information so you can see what's going on. I guarantee, that's why I got the board here. I guarantee, okay, that you're going to want to see this T.O.N.Y event that's coming up, right? It's a crime series, you know what I'm saying?
Magic. It's a brand
Is that
name.
Blue Magic? Yeah.
It's a
They
brand
don't got to
name.
step on it?
Nah.
They don't got to step on it. Some
Not
people
at
don't
all.
know it. They stand by
Yeah, they
it.
definitely
All right, I
standing
stand by
on
it. And the individual that we're going to bring up first after the trailer, I believe he's going to stand by this. You know what I mean? So once again, iAccess Radio, this is where you can find all the up-and-coming, futuristic shows, music.
Artists.
Don't hate on us. 365 Live. Wiz, you do your part, Wiz.
Yo,
Where they can find us at?
YouTube,
Uh-huh.
Facebook.
Al, he ain't speaking
IG.
into the mic, Al.
I said YouTube, Facebook,
I
IG.
think you've been here before.
You've been here before.
Instagram. I'm saying music 365 live. All right, and also get the app.
Get that.
Yeah, the
iAccess-
iAccess Radio app.
I'm saying you hear us.
Why you
I'm
so?
saying
Why you so calm, bro?
I don't know, man. Yeah.
Why you so
You-
calm?
yeah, I
calm.
know.
You got an edible before you got
Yeah, I
it?
think so. He has some, man. He has some.
He ain't gonna tell us.
He ain't gonna tell us. That's what it is, man. But that's what happens when you got a Dallas fan in the building.
Whatever.
Things happen.
Yikes on
it's a little
bikes.
pressure. It's a little pressure on.
Yikes.
I might have the eyes because you know I had.
He
you know, I had
sniffed it.
some-
You know what
I
it was?
ate
He
some
sniffed his
good-
Dak Prescott jersey before he left the house. So you know he's still a little bit delusional.
Whatever.
That is hilarious.
Whatever.
Why would you
So,
say that?
but before we go to our trailer, you know what I'm saying? Cam, I'm gonna start with you. Beats and bars.
Bronx
For those
Beats and Bars.
Bronx beats and bars.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to say it. I, mean, I like when you get physical. You
Say it,
get in the
say it,
gym.
say it
I
again.
like
Let
when you
them
say it
know.
again.
So Timber K, Bronx Beats and
Bars.
Bars in
All
the
right.
building.
For the people that haven't been wise enough to be logging on the iAccess Radio,
Yeah.
tell them about your show a little bit and why they should be tuning in and
All
how
right.
important it is and what they've been missing.
All right, cool. So my show is Bronx Beats and Bars. We came on iAccess Radio August 2023. My show is basically about uplifting indie artists of any genre to, you know, present their music, their album releases. If it's you got artists, you got poets, you got instrumentals, whatever, you know, just come to our show. We provide a platform for you. The 2-hour show, we do Q&A. We do freestyles at the end of it. We show videos. We premiere songs. I've done a few album releases on the show that was really dope. I appreciate all the artists that definitely trusted me and wanted to use my platform to promote their work and whatnot, and, you know, really big me up and whatnot, because they know that I'm a part of the culture. They know what I'm about. They know what I love. I'm doing this for them. It's a give back. I've been a fan of music all my life. So it's only right that I give back to those who need that platform. And we have a platform here, so it's only right that we help other people elevate. You know, shout out to my bro Skrilla Gambino. He's been on my show helping me out. Shout out to my team lady on the rocks, Teflon Keisa.
Okay, I was waiting for
we
you
got
to
a
bring them
yeah.
I thought you gonna leave out the drinking and the ladies. That's what we gonna
Yeah,
do.
we
gonna leave that out?
definitely do
We gonna leave that out?
bartending in here and all
Bartending?
that.
Oh, you gonna
Yeah,
leave
we
that out, huh?
definitely got it going on. We did like really dope interviews from like 2023 to beyond. Like, I'm really excited what's happening. You know, I got my time capsule. People been leaving some real dope messages. So, you know, yeah, I really appreciate the love here. I really appreciate the fact that you guys brought us on and introduced us to iAccess Radio. So, you know, hats off to you guys, because without y'all, we wouldn't be here on this platform. So we appreciate y'all.
Nah, we definitely appreciate you and everything that y'all doing. Skrilla, we're gonna get to you in a minute, but Skrilla told me a minute ago he had shared some information with you, and no pun intended, my name is the gatekeeper, but to give out knowledge instead of trying to hold it back from someone else because you're afraid of what they're gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's something special, and this is why we continue to grow. So keep doing what y'all doing, and y'all doing vice versa. Wiz, we're gonna skip you. You act like you're on timeout. Skrilla Gambino is in the building. All right.
Indubitably.
A lot of people can't even say that word, so they definitely probably don't know what it means. Can you break down to the folks what indubitably speaking is and why they should be tuning into your show on iAccess Radio and everything that you're doing? Also musically, and this guy is the culture. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Big culture.
Big culture. All right, so make sure you let them know about that.
Entrepreneur,
that
clothing line,
brand,
all that.
The album that's coming out. Give us that work, please.
Indubitably speaking, it's like the show is a reflection of my personality. It's very unpredictable. You just never know what you're gonna get. Just know the only thing you know you're gonna get, you're gonna be dying laughing by the end of the episode.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But it's I pretty much came up with it as a reflection of me. I'm very unpredictable. So I just say that I'm gonna speak my mind. And, you know, a hit dog a holler. So
I ain't mad at you.
yeah.
I ain't mad at you.
As far as I got the clothing line. It was formerly known as Creating Happiness Over Stress. I started it October 21st, 2020, and that just so happened to be the same day my sister had passed away. So I just keep it pushing as a
Memories.
yes to her. You know what I'm saying? I wound up changing the name to Culture Has Our Signature. And that could go for, it's not just based on our culture. It could be my culture, your culture. It could be anybody's. I made it a broad statement, and I'm able to do more rather than when I was doing Creating Happiness Over Stress. I was in a box. Everything had to be one way. Some people not happy all the time, and they want they want to express themselves how they want to. So with Culture Has Our Signature, you are able to stamp whatever you're wearing, and it still gives people the same creative ability that I gave when I was doing Creating Happiness Over Stress. Like, people are coming to me with a sneaker, I build off that. I can still do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just able to do more. But don't get it twisted. I am one of the ones when it comes to this rap shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? The good brother told me I should start tooting my own horn more. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. I am one of the ones. When it comes to this rap stuff, if you ain't heard about me, you need to get in tune. The name is Skrilla Gambino. It was written in blood. It's on all streaming platforms. But July 1st, 363, based on the true Edgecombe story, is dropping. Fully produced by my brother Hitmaker Dot.
Shout out to Dottie.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of them.
Yeah.
And it's coming with a documentary too.
Nice.
Directed by my
Hip-Hop
brother
Gems.
Hip Hop Gems. You know what I'm saying? This album was real personal for me. I got a chance to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? Do it on my own terms. So, yeah. And I do cooking too.
Yeah, you do.
Mama said you better learn how to feed yourself.
Oh yeah, not for
Stop
nothing.
playing.
Listen, stop getting them weak ass egg rolls from the Chinese spot. You know what I'm saying? You can come see me. My nachos is A1, and I probably make some of the best honey jerk wings you ever had in your life.
Do.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo.
he
That's
hey,
just for
yo.
starters.
Yeah, he
Hey,
do.
yo.
All right.
So yeah, I'm a jet. You know, I gets busy.
So once again, this is Behind Enemy Lines. Behind Enemy Lines, a podcast. We talk about relationship for the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. And this is the special T.O.N.Y takeover edition today, all right? So there will be no wild card. There will be no topics. Yeah, we got a lot of guests here to get to the interview. When they said media day, they wasn't playing. They ain't come with 4, 5. I think
11 of us.
I think it's more in the limo outside. So we got a ways to go, ladies and gentlemen. So buckle up, strap in with us, like the young kids say. Don't crash out though. Just strap up. You got to crash out.
Oh, I'm gonna use that. I'm like, yo, buckle up. Don't come on. Don't crash
don't
out.
crash out. We're gonna have a great situation. Like I said, this artist that we're gonna bring in after the interview. I don't even know if we're gonna call him an artist. You know, I need you to come up with a bigger word, Skrilla, because you know you the wordsmith in here right now. I need a bigger word. But the reason why
Multi-talented
brother. I don't want to say definitely multi-talented because we've seen the growth. I have seen the growth even when I watch him on his
quintessential brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Renaissance, man.
Renaissance.
Renaissance. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got to get the snaps in there. The Renaissance.
You don't want to see
know
me
what I mean?
snap. I snap like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
We gotta have one.
wait,
We gotta have one
whoa.
broken wheel on the show.
Hold on, wait. Let me see that again. Do that again.
Don't show him. Don't.
No, I
show
want
him.
to see. Listen,
Don't
that's a
show him.
technique.
Oh my
I
God.
need you to use that for your
Sorry,
advantage.
ladies and gentlemen.
I need you to know that two-step practice spin that you just provided us
Stay
with.
focused.
Snapping like
Don't
I'm
not
focused.
Okay, don't forfeit.
Nah.
We're about the T.O.N.Y right now.
Listen,
We're about the T.O.N.Y
from
right now.
I know, but
T.O.N.Y
from
New York. That's
from
what
a
we're here
female's
about.
perspective.
No.
Listen,
Stay with me.
he did something
Stay
like
with-
this and then
Stay
did like
with
this.
me. Stay with me. Don't fall for it. Stay with me, all right?
Stay away from the
me.
light.
Don't
Look,
stay in the light.
I
Don't
know
stay in the
somebody.
light.
I got a friend. Like, yeah,
Back
you
to the
said-
T.O.N.Y.
Yeah.
Back to the T.O.N.Ys, right?
He spelled Tony on his hand just now.
Al, just roll the clip. We're losing him. Al, roll the clip. Reel him back in. Reel him back in.
Yo, that was crazy.
Reel him back in. But this is a new crime series that is out. Season 1 is already out. We're gonna give y'all a little clip. and then we're gonna bring the person, the individual that I was just talking about, and I'm gonna let y'all know the name, and then we're gonna start to have some fun and get to these many different actors, actresses that's in the building, singers. Shout out to Community Megabytes, he was in the building. Sneaky Vaughn playing a detective, you know what I'm saying, without telling the brother. You know what I'm saying, he been around me getting all the info. You know what I'm saying, we gotta start. Al, we gotta tighten up security, but we gonna hit y'all with this little snippet that we got before we bring in our artists.
Hey, chicken. Hey, man. I heard you came to see me. How you holding up in all this chaos?
To be honest with you,
Hey, chicken.
We're gonna switch out.
Hey, man. I heard you came to see me. How you holding up in all this chaos?
to be honest with you, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this shit. First Carmen crashes out, and now the police is up my ass like toilet paper.
Police? Fuck they want?
They ran down on me talking about they want information on who killed Cholo. I told them to go fuck their mothers. But I did tell them when I find out who killed my little mans, I'll leave the body at their precinct. Fucking dickheads.
Chicken, listen to me, youngster. Don't give these pigs shit else for them to fuck with you about. Why you think I keep all my businesses away from here? I know for a fact they be on that bullshit. They be coming up in here in my spot like it's all good and shit. I told one of them if I catch their asses in here one more time, I was gonna put poison in their drinks. Them stupid niggas ain't been back since. I wouldn't be surprised if they followed me there.
If they did follow you here, I'm spitting dead in their drinks. I hate them motherfuckers. Next time they run down on you, I'm pulling my dick out and I'm taking a piss on all over their shoes. I thought them other motherfuckers was bad, but them two dickheads, shit, they could rot in hell.
I'ma have Genesis on your hip until she heads out of town to meet up with Billy Black. But in the meantime, I need for you to chill out until all this Cholo shit dies down. We need you out here, not laid up in a motherfucking cell, you heard?
Okay. You make a lot of sense, Miss B. Tell Genesis to call me so we can set up how to meet and rock out.
I will. I'll tell her. Live your life, chicken. I love you, man.
Love you too.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I told you it was just a snippet. And no, we didn't do any magic, but there are two new people on the stage. Shout out to Talika Green. She's in the building, all right. We're going to go from the far left. Yo, that's the agent right there. Community Megabytes. Dave Vaughn is in the building, all right. But if you want to talk about the person that's the mastermind, I'm going to call him the mastermind, all right. Artist, you know what I'm saying, probably spoken word, you know what I'm saying, from Boston all the way back to New York, representing the Bronx, you know what I mean, stage MC, right? Yeah. You got probably author, you know what I mean, what other titles you got? Author, editor, mastermind. Mikey J, ladies and gentlemen, is in the building. Mikey J is the mastermind behind what he calls the T.O.N.Y, all right? Tell us about the T.O.N.Y, Mikey J, before we get to more stuff about you. And people want to know about Chicken in this clip. What Chicken gonna do, man?
Chicken about to do a lot.
They said they can't hear you in the back.
Chicken's about to do a lot. Chicken is the cornerstone of the entire franchise for T.O.N.Y. Big Chicken, played by John Garcia. Mm-hmm. I mean, Chicken is that FAFO for real.
Okay, for the people that don't know what that is, what is that?
Fuck around, find out.
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, in the back of the class, I heard you fuck around and find out. So you've done a lot of things. I know you was into music. I know you've rapped. I've seen you on stage perform. Dope, energetic person. How did you go from music to now being the face and the mindset behind the T.O.N.Y? And I know also you're working with Micheal, Steve, and Paul. How did this come to fruition?
You know what's crazy? I am Micheal, Steve, and Paul.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? You got a dope personality you didn't tell me about. You didn't tell me about. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you know it's live TV. This is how you know it's Mikey J and this is Micheal, Steve, and Paul. I mean, I go through that too sometimes.
Yeah.
Green and the gatekeeper. It happens.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So what happened was I wanted to separate Mikey J, that entity, and utilize Micheal, Steve, and Paul for more corporate purposes, especially in the film industry. I just want to have its own identity with the films. So I got the idea to embed Micheal, Steve, and Paul in my films, like Mickey Spillane, Mike Hammer, and how they used to do it back in the days, in the 80s or whatever. So I came up with a Micheal, Steve, and Paul film. And then I capitalized off of my music industry history and status, or what you want to call it. So I was always financing film. I financed about 8 films through my business manager and my attorney, Gil Chachkas. I met Gil through Fat Joe, who was Joey's attorney at the time. So for those people who are aware of my affiliation with Joey and TS, they know, then they know. And that's how I met Gil, and he's still with me all these years later. So what I did with T.O.N.Y, I had to do a lot of research on the title itself, T.O.N.Y, Top of New York.
Top of New York.
So outside of the music portion of it with Capone and Noriega, T.O.N.Y is not owned, copywritten, or patented by no one else. And I said, you know what? Why didn't nobody use the song? Because I was in my car listening to T.O.N.Y, but the Tony Sunshine rendition with featuring him. I'm like, damn, why nobody utilize this song as a web series? All the web series they're doing out in New York, they got all these other web series and TV series. So I said, I'm gonna use it. So I'm sitting there. I did a trademark search. I did a patent search.
Very important, people.
And I did the Writers Guild search, and I did the I had Gil that same day and Bella look up some other searches that were very pertinent to what I was doing. And that same day when I got, everything was 100% cleared. Like no one has utilized this for anything except for the song. So the song itself is copywritten, but not the title. Because you cannot copyright a title in film and television. You can utilize a title over and over again. Now, if someone wants to be disrespectful and utilize, let's say, Gatekeeper Films, or no, not Gatekeeper Films, the Gatekeeper television show, knowing that that's your title, unless you trademark it and patent it,
It's
not
all up for
copy, not
grabs.
just copyright.
It's all up for grabs.
It's up for grabs. So once I did that, I opened up the bank account with Wells Fargo, T.O.N.Y, Top of New York, Micheal, Steve, and Paul Crime Series, the bank account with Wells Fargo. I did the tax ID. I made it a business before I made it a series.
I like that. I like that. Now, when we was talking behind the scenes a little while ago, you know, I'm not gonna bring up those other names. I don't be pubbing nobody if they ain't rubbing elbows with me. You know what I'm saying? But you said it was a blend of shows that certain people say, "Hey, I saw this, and it's almost like that, but better, and it's almost like this, but better." Can you tell us about some of your previous projects and how you got to this new project that's going to be better than some of those other projects that's out already?
I could definitely say this. Keys and Cuffs is coming out this year. Colorblind's coming out this year. And Time Matters, I'm going to reshoot. I'm actually going to reshoot it with Who's Here Now, which is Katrina Carter, who's actually one of the stars of Time Matters all them years ago. So what differentiates T.O.N.Y from, let's say, all the other TV series and even the web series is that I made sure not to look, sound, or feel like any of them.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be critical, but this is what they do. This is how a person who loves cinematography and film and who's in love with the cinematic experience of film and television. I shouldn't be watching someone's, television show or their web series to be critiquing it. I like to be entertained. And when I'm watching it, like, wow, dude beard just fell off in the middle of a scene and then came back and now it's on, now it's off. Or they had the umbrella in their left hand, but now it's in their right hand. But now the umbrella's on the floor. Like, little things like that irk my nerves. So I told Alonzo Phillips so many years ago that I'm going to do a series and I'm going to put you in it where you don't die.
I would love that role too. I've seen, you know why I say that? I've seen so many people that knew people that was putting together situations like that, and they was like, yo, I'm gonna be here, yo, I'm gonna be, and as soon as they got it, they was the first person to get killed.
And that's like, they
like,
really
I mean, they didn't even
do
get
that,
one line, like, let me get a snicker. Dang, they dead.
Yeah, and that's what they do. Like, the film industry is so cliquish, it's a shame. Where, let's say you got Tatiana Honesty, right? She's one of my actresses, and she could be the greatest thing since sliced bread on that camera, but that producer or director is not gonna know or knows it, but rather stick with the click. So while your stuff is mediocre, when it could have been great if you would have just cast Honesty, you rather just go with this Betty right here. So they know what they're doing. They just want to roll with their click. I'm not a clickish dude.
Opportunities. That's what for you people that's not getting what he just said in the building, is that he gives opportunity to the talent that fits. Not just because you're my friend, you're going to get this role. The person that fits, whether it's a friend or not a friend, is going to get that role. And I think that's very successful to your process and how you put things together, because people want to know that, hey, I can be that next person. And it sounds like you're empowering them to be that next person just by being themselves, and that's dope. When you think about T.O.N.Y, because I remember they shot, I'm from Edenwood Projects, you know what I'm saying? And I remember they shot like a series in my hood, but they was depicting a place, I think out in Boston, but my hood still looked like the area that they was trying to shoot. So, I got to see some crazy stuff out there. I saw car chases and jumps from my window. I really felt like I was at the movies. For real, it was dope. I forgot, it was a famous person that did it too. I can't, it's not off the top of my head right now. But when you're shooting it, or the series is happening, can someone feel like they're in a specific place? And did you do that on purpose?
That's funny you say that, because although I created it, I'm writing it, directing, and producing, I'm partisan. So I allow the public to either make me or break me. Because I cannot say to you, it's the dopest shit since sliced bread. No, that's my opinion because it's mine. So I gave it to the public to either make me, break me, or destroy me. And when I released the first episode, it was a slow walk for that weekend, and on October 17th. But then the next weekend, I got testimonials from people who say that it has remnants of power, but it's better than power for the grittiness, the rawness. They feel they can relate to it. They're so engaged because it's true stories of the South Bronx. Like these are South real Bronx people. Yeah. So if you got people from Brooklyn saying, "Yo, I can relate to that," and people from Queens or wherever else saying that they can relate to T.O.N.Y, that means a lot to me. So it doesn't get me big headed at all. It just keeps me inspired. So here we have all these testimonials from people who saying, "Yo, top of New York, T.O.N.Y is this. It reminds me of The Wire. It reminds me of this. It reminds me of that," and that means a lot to me as a writer and as a creative. And if I can just keep this going, especially with my core cast, who is here now and someone who's still on the way, then I did more than my due diligence. Because T.O.N.Y is 98% of my life. When I was, and I'm very transparent. I keep it 100. I'm not a saint. I'm not better than anybody. Yes, I've been homeless as a child. I've been homeless as a teenager. I've been homeless as an adult. I spent $1 million in 1 week. No, in 1 day, and then I spent another $1 million in 2 weeks. I made it back within 48 hours through investments and stuff like that, and I spent it again and again. But my wife, gave me an ultimatum. She gave me an ultimatum. You spend any more money. No, I'm dead serious. If you spend any more money, I'm leaving. So I've been with my wife almost 30 years. I cheated. I was a piece of shit. I would have left me. She didn't leave. But when I was spending that bread, she was leaving not because of the money, because of our son's future. So that's where T.O.N.Y come into play, where I'm talking about so many stories and different characters. Everybody has a piece of me in them. They just don't know it, or remnants of people who I've distributed narcotics with, state to state, going to Cuba, going different places to meet up with my connects back then. I'm 52 years old now to the feds, so y'all can forget all that shit. I sold crack. I didn't like it. I was on the corner, red top, yellow top, black top, blue. I didn't like it.
For the young bucks, you might not understand what that was, right? That's how the block separated what they had.
Yeah.
People knew who had who stuff, and you took the wrong person type. It was a cool little wall, a little rough house.
And since you talk about the young people, we're all on the same strip. If you ever crossed the yellow and went over to the blue top, disrespectfully, you wrapped up. Ain't no talking, ain't nothing. I see you when I see you, but it's gonna happen. And I didn't like and then the fact that I gave my aunt a pack, right? I love my aunt to this day. She raised me. I gave her a pack. I was 18. I gave her a pack, and I was living in Harlem. No, I was living in the Bronx, and I had to go walk to Harlem. She switched it with soap. I gave her a 100-pack to go out and give it to people, and to do the test.
Yes.
Yeah. She switched it with soap, and the way I found out that she switched it with soap, they stepped to her about it while I was down there. And me, my goofy, I'm like, ain't no soap. It don't even look the same. And damn sure, yo. But it's another part of T.O.N.Y when people playing them games. I'm crossing the 155th Street Bridge, going from Yankee. Dominicans, rest in peace to my cousin Percy. So me and Percy, I'm in my 7 series. Me and Percy on the bridge. It was a Yankee game. The Dominicans is on, yo, papa, primo, da, 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 da. Yo, I got it. What you think?
Shut up.
Meet us in front of the gas. Remember the car wash? Remember that car wash right there over 155th Street Bridge?
Right across the bridge.
Pull over. I think I got to come up. Boom. Yo, how much? Yo, give me 10 a key. Boom. Saved us a trip from going to 178 from going to 179 on Wadsworth. I got home.
Bakey.
Soon as it got me.
Street dreams are made of these.
Like we bought 5 birds, 50 grand, bro. Wow. 50 grand. We never could find them. Never found so that's part of T.O.N.Y. That's gonna happen in the series as well. Everything that was true in the streets of the Bronx or Brooklyn or Harlem is T.O.N.Y. It's engaging, it's real. And now I get what the people are saying. For me actually sitting down and watching the first episode again, now I get what they're saying. And I didn't know what I had until people kept telling me, yo, do you know what you got? No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm just writing and shooting something so people can be engaged, but now I do. Now I get it.
So sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it takes outside influence to actually look at something that you do. You be like, I'm just fucking around with it. Like, nah, that shit's dope. So, so it's good to have
now,
like that.
Now I'm really thinking okay, I got the first 5 seasons already. These people right here and then some, they're already 5 seasons in. They don't even know it. That's how much footage we have.
That's good stuff.
So now the next 5 seasons, what do? Do I keep on with certain people's stories, or do I go into how I became Grammy nominated twice, how I got 13 American Music Awards, and all these other accolades, and who I am in the music industry? Who do I pick? Who do I pick out of T.O.N.Y to tell that part of the story? Because everything ain't bang bang, shoot 'em up, die nigga, slow shit. Listen, to all these series out there, whether you a web series or a TV series, let me explain something to y'all, man. Niggas don't die every day in the hood.
Facts.
There's 50 people in the hood, 50 people ain't dying. Let's stop this narrative of writing run, die, nigga, slow shit. Write what's going on. Write about the woman that's having a hard time because her baby father walked out and now she can't get welfare because Donald Trump done cut the shit. Let's have a real conversation in our television shows. Let's talk about the young man who can't get into the library to go study because they no longer have black and brown books.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Like, there's a lot to be talked about. So I can stretch Tony so far. But these other series, they just want to shoot everybody. Everything's drugs. Everything is. No, it ain't. Listen, I sold and distributed narcotics, but I also went to college and got a fucking degree in communications. I got a bachelor's. I got an associate's. Because in Percy and Amor, they told me, yo, you want to be in the streets? Yo, you want to be hard-headed? You 10 years old, you on a little bike with your little book bag, and I got heroin in my book bag, bro. Keep your ass at school so you can know how to get out of situations, know how to talk. So, yo, y'all got to get better, man. You got to get better with your camera. You got to get better with your actors, because your actors look like they acting. Your actors is
I don't
trash.
think people in the back understand what you just said.
I hate to say that, but these actors are trash.
Is it the budget or just how they pick it? Because I was going to get to that too, because like I said, you got a lot of the cast here that we want to get to. So is there a process that you go through that makes you evaluate the talent that you're looking for in the specific part?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm not looking for actors. I'm looking for people who could perform the dialogue that I've written naturally in front of a camera. That means if you have a stuttering problem, guess what? You're going to be a stuttering actor in front of my shit. If you have a speech impediment, if you have a limp, if you have any disability that brings the true gritness and everything of everyday life to Tony, I will cast you. But you got people who just want to cast their homeboy, cast their sister, and all this and that, and he or she is trash. They don't know how to read. They're reading it like they're reading. My actors, when they get their script, they read it once, they read it twice, they read it 3 times. By the second go around, they're good to go. So whether it's Kamari, who plays Police Cadet Morgan, or Katrina, who plays Venice, or Chris Staten, who played by Paige, every one of my actors don't look the same, they don't walk the same, they don't talk the same, they don't speak the same or act the same. I see a lot of these series, all these chicks all dolled up. How you a cop and a CEO and you dolled up going to work? I just said that to Miss Wilma, who's here right now. Like, no, ain't no cop getting glammed up to go on a beat. Ain't no CEO getting glammed up to go on a beat.
I don't know. I've
They sweat.
been seeing these First Amendment orders messing with these cops, and they be looking dolled up.
Oh, it's on the YN cops.
Yeah, the YN cops. Yeah,
The
they be
YN
dolled
cops.
up. They be dolled up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a new trend.
I saw a YN cop. She was a female from Texas. She got an ass handed to her.
I don't want to know.
She got her ass handed to her.
I don't want to know.
Her sergeant said, he saw her on her Instagram. And he rolled up where she was at and said, are you working or are you trying to look pretty? Go back
That's
to
a
the
major
station.
difference. Yes,
He
major
said,
difference.
take that shit off and get back to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here on iAccess Radio. We're here with Michael, Steven, Paul, all right, creator of T.O.N.Y, that is out now, right? Season 1 is out right now. Tell them where it's out at.
So right now they can go to topofnewyork.com, and I'm explaining about that.
You gonna get it?
Topofnewyork.com. They can go to Roku. They can go to Fire TV. Either next week when I get my air date from Tubi, they can go to Tubi in a few. They can go to Apple TV, Spectrum TV, Zumo TV, Chromecast, Android, Xfinity, cable, like you name it. T.O.N.Y is everywhere. They can go to Spirit Airlines, Delta Airlines. We're no longer Spirit because Spirit just went out of business. No, that's crazy, y'all. So right now I'm just gonna speak about Delta. So definitely Delta and American Airlines. Thank you to Bonded Media.
Disclaimer.
Yep.
We ain't here to put nobody down. You know, we're not here to put nobody down. So Dave Vaughn, like I said, he's far to the left. You know what I'm saying? Community Megabytes, also a brother to the station, iAccess Radio. He happens to be in the series. Yeah. And he never told me first and foremost. You know what I mean? So when I saw the clip of him being a cop, I thought he was just shooting the music with D. Ross, you know what I'm saying, one of his artists. I'm like, oh, that's dope. Dave Vaughn is getting his feet wet, you know what I'm saying, X, Y. He ain't tell me he was a whole actor. So Dave Vaughn, you want to tell us how you got involved with this series and what was your process of becoming an actor and how do you like it?
Well, in actuality, what had happened was Tyrone Lowe had actually brought me on to his show. the legends, and to meet up with Mikey J so he could do my show. So
Excuse me, sir. Hold on. It's not Michael J right now. It's dual
Oh,
personality.
nah, yo.
It's not Michael J right now. We're trying to keep the people in tune right now.
Michael Stevens. Michael
Thank
Stevens.
you.
Paul.
I'm sorry. Al, we'll have to cut that out. Al. Go ahead. All right, go back to your story.
But after the interview, like, cause I had run-ins with Mikey when he was doing actually we did judge used to judge like his promos, like he would do like little promotion like showcases and stuff like that. We would judge it or whatever have you not. So we talked. He came. He did the show, and he asked me if I wanted to get down. And you know what I'm saying, the timing wasn't right because I had a bunch of other stuff going on or whatever have you not. So finally, like yo, I need you to come through. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying. So one thing, and I had did a little acting before. I did a little movie that never came out. You know what I'm saying, Dark Night in the Valley never came out, and I did another. I did an off-Broadway play. Cherish life in every moment.
Wiz know about Broadway plays. He was planting those at collard greens.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Wiz was involved in that.
Shout out to my cousin David Lamb.
Yeah. Oh. So we got down. I came through. You know what I'm saying. He wrote up a couple of quick lines for me or whatever have you not to do things. He liked it or whatever have you not, and been on like popcorn ever since. So
facts.
Before I get back to Mike. Are you enjoying being on the show as a cop in the role? How are you enjoying that experience?
I'm enjoying it. I get to beat up the bad guys a little bit. Man. I get to push motherfuckers around, do what we see the urban cops do. So it's kind of fun.
So that kind of led right into what I was going to ask you. Is he the Denzel kind of cop or the Family Matters kind of cop?
Yo, look, he's all my cops. Are cops from the 42nd precinct in the Bronx.
I'm around the 47, so
who I shall leave nameless. Yeah.
Or is he Jay Reed?
You Jay Reed? What's up, Jay Reed?
But his particular character.
What's up, Jay Reed?
He's just one cop, man. I fucking hate it, man. Always like a rod. My rod up my. That dude, yeah, man.
Don't worry, we understand.
And then when I left the streets, they actually bought a cake to 168 in Boston Road.
You lying?
Yeah, he gave it to my man. Said, "Yo, we heard he ain't out here no more. Give him this cake. Tell him he said thank you."
Thank you.
It said, "Yo, my man Taquito called me. Yo, this car man came and bought you a cake, man." And I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yo, come get this shit. I don't need no fucking cake." I'm like, "Yo," so I went. It said, "Thank you for leaving us." Wow. I said, "Yo, that was crazy." Because I remember, if you're gonna do your dirt, do it all by your lonely.
Absolutely, yeah.
So they was on me, but it was nothing they can do. I don't do the telephone.
Right.
I don't do talking to people and all. I don't do that goofy shit back then. That's how you get jammed up. And my family told me, if you're gonna do your dirt, do it all by your lonely. You know, so it is what it is.
And ladies and gentlemen, before y'all judge what he said, because I know y'all gonna be playing this back, talking about, oh, he got a big head, he said he better than Power. You can't judge until you go watch the show.
Oh, let me say something.
Oh no, because there was some people in the back gonna say something. You know they gonna say something. All right, we got the gun line, boss. All right, you can say what you want to say, but you come across the gun line, there's gonna be some fire. All right, that's what I'm saying, boy. So he's not saying that based off of how he felt. That's what he said. So when you re-listen to what he said, he got feedback from people that watch the show. Okay, it's the T.O.N.Y. So go and watch. Don't be like, yo, Michael was up there saying his show better. No, he said he got feedback from independent sources that went and watched the show and told them how good it was and why it needed to keep going on. And I'm glad you kept going on, because like I said, when we first crossed paths, it was strictly music. And then later on, as I followed you as a fan, I saw you talk inside your car in different places when you started shooting Cuffs and Keys and all that other stuff that you was working on. And I just was like, yo, it's dope to have that ability to transition to something else and really step into it. Because a lot of times, and Davon said it, and I wanted to touch this before we left, Davon said sometimes you need outside influences to push you to where you're going. And then sometimes you just need to stop stopping. put down your goals and actually complete one a day. And as long as you can see that you're closer to where you want to be tomorrow, then you're doing the right thing. So congratulations on this Tony situation. And continue to move forward and make it happen. So anything else you want to tell us about the cop before we, get him behind the scenes, and anything else, Davon, you want to drop in, anything we might have missed, why people want to look into this cop and watch him? Because Denzel made it, kind of sexy to be crooked. What's going on?
His character itself, man. I got 5 or 6 cops that are just so dope. Mm-hmm. Right? Detective Graves, Cage, they both funny as hell. So when you see his character, you don't know whether to love him or hate him because he's an asshole. Mm-hmm. But he's doing his job. When he's hemming up Big Chicken on the wall or doing what he's doing, he's out there doing what he's supposed to do, which is go get the bad guy. Mm-hmm. He's not crooked. Mm-hmm. He's just a dude from the hood, brought up in the hood, who knows the bullshit with a badge and tells the dude the difference between your gun and my gun is legal. So he letting him know I'm about that life and I'm legal with it now. So, but I just want to touch, I didn't even notice, but when people are giving me flowers,
we deserve them. I got some on my birthday on Tuesday,
and compliments, happy birthday, and they giving me compliments. One thing I always tell people, I'm not a competitive dude. I don't have a competitive nature because I believe if you're a competitive person, then you wasting time focusing on other things. You should be focusing on your own shit.
Facts.
Self-reflection, ladies and gentlemen.
So one thing, I've always said it in many interviews and told people, power, what's the other one? The Wire.
I should love The Wire. That's my joint.
Those shows, the Wire, I can relate to. I can't relate to Power, and I'm explaining why. And I need y'all to listen to me when I say this. If I can get away with this shit today that they're doing Power, I would not be sitting here right now. Straight up.
I don't think nobody is.
So
I don't think nobody is.
There's no correlation whatsoever between Top of New York and Power. None whatsoever. Power has become a soap opera. Okay? The Wire will always be The Wire. Gritty. So you have to separate the two. You got a soap opera life, and then you got some gritty shit. You don't have to like or love someone's content, but you have to respect it. You have to respect their vision. You have to respect their mindset and where they're coming from. And if you never swiped a credit card illegally, if you never sniffed dope, heroin, sold crack, been in the hood, then you don't have a right to speak about anything whatsoever. Stop trying to live a life through someone else's lens that you never lived, and allow that creative to tell you the story of the hood that you can never relate to. That's how you get in.
But I also think that's and after we, D, I want you to tell me who's the favorite cast member that you worked with so far in the second, so hold on to that. All right, and then I want you to give us a rundown of everybody that's in the building because you got a nice cast here, and then we're going to get to who's coming up next. But to tap onto what you say, number one, I think a good director, a good guy that's putting it together can make somebody that's not even a part of that feel it and stick with them, right? Because I was watching The Punisher, shout out to that show, I love that show, and I saw Bubs. I still call him Bubs. The guy from The Wire is in the next one. He's a father. He's a father with a little girl. I don't know what his role is going to be, but in this last kill, when I saw him in the show, that's how well put together that show was. When I see that actor, I just say Bubs. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think about what his real name is. So as long as you continue to create good art on your end, no matter what nobody says, as long as it's good, I think you're going to be fine. So just even if they understand it, they don't understand it, because I've never been in Baltimore up to that point till I became a truck driver. And then when I drove down there for one day and I parked my truck, I said, damn, I might have to buckle up twice when I got down here, because the depiction was right on point of how it looked down there.
It's funny you say that. The correlation between Baltimore and New York, yo, bro, Baltimore is live.
It's live, man.
Back then it was live, super live, bro. When I had to go down there during the Freddie Gray riots. I had my management, they all wanted me to come down. I met with the Freddie Gray family and all that, and the military was out there. And I used to be Crip, right? So I met up with my Crip brothers out there, and I met up with the Bloods, and I met up with my boy Wolf, Magic, and all them out in B-More. When I tell you it was nothing but unity, I was sort of nervous though, because I'm from New York, and that New York and Baltimore and DC shit. But it was love because they already knew who I was as an artist, and they were surprised I only came down with one dude, which is my homie Cam Stone. He's Stoney. Just him and I out in B-More. Military. We talking about tanks, rocket launch, all kind of weird. I'm like, yo, they burnt down the CVS or one of the pharmacies. They lit it, like the community lit it up. I was there for all that. And what was dope about the experience, none of us killed one another.
It can happen, ladies and
You know
gentlemen.
what I'm saying?
It can happen, yes. And that's a
So-
lesson that can happen. And stop being nosy. We're not going to go into the gang stuff right now. We're not here about that today, okay? We're about the T.O.N.Y, okay? The series, the season 1 is out right now, okay, ladies and gentlemen?
TopOfNewYork.com.
Thank you. Make sure you go and find out. We're going to put it in the chat so y'all can see it in a minute. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Behind the Enemy Lines. Podcast, we talking about relationships from the male's point of view. You are on iAccess Radio. We're here with no other, okay? Micheal Steven, okay? Don't call him Mikey J, Davon. It's his alter ego right now, okay?
Michael Stephen Paul. I haven't finished
okay?
it.
No, let me get to the Paul. I was going to get to the Paul. I was going to get to the Paul, all right?
I thought you were going to say pause, but you
No, pause. Paul.
Oh, we can play that game all day.
No, I don't. I hate it. We do not.
Right,
see that
Xavier?
show. No.
Pause.
No.
Yo,
no.
we be getting him all day. We be getting him all day.
Oh, don't fall for that, man. Leave that alone, man.
No, he don't know what to say.
We're in the 40 Up Club, man. Don't listen to him, man. All right, man. Now, you look good. You look about 25. Don't listen to that Paul stuff, man. People come to my house looking. Yeah, I got hot dogs. Come to my house. I got hot dogs. I'm eating them. That ain't gonna be no
That's
fun.
the pause button.
There ain't no pausing in here.
But
right? You refuse to do
look,
it.
since we on the pause.
No, we
pause
not
thing,
on the pause.
Right? No, listen. I don't play that with everybody. Everybody,
I don't play it at all.
Everybody can't get that. But if I'm amongst my boys and whether it's even homegirls and
no,
regular
we ain't doing
conversation.
Excuse me, sir. You're going to fall back to Mikey J. You keep talking like this, all right?
Yes.
You're trying to stay over here on the corporate side of things.
Yeah, let's say cool.
Yo, shout out to Lola Bay.
I can't see none of that.
What's
y'all.
up, Lola
Y'all
Bay?
No, don't worry
easy.
about it. Shout out to Lola Bay in the building. You know, make sure y'all check out. She's on every Monday, right, Al?
Yes.
All right, make sure y'all check out iAccess Radio every Monday. Lola Bay, stay with topics. Very dope show. So, Davon, we're going to go back to you, okay? Tell us who your favorite co-host, no, I would say what they call it, co-artist?
Cast member.
Cast member that you've enjoyed so far.
Truthfully, I think they all dope.
No. Come on. Don't play it safe. Don't shake the dice. They here. They want to know. Shake the dice. Just behind the enemy line. Shake the dice. Shake the dice.
Nah, on some real shit, I only had like maybe a few scenes with a couple of people. I mean, the scene that I did with Dominique yesterday, she's pretty dope. We went back and forth with rehearsals. Graves, Holmes.
Okay.
Big Chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna get chicken in here in a minute.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I haven't had the pleasure of being in much scenes with the rest of the cast, you know what I'm saying? But you know, thus far, everybody, you know what I'm saying, from rehearsals, watching everybody do what they do in rehearsals and, you know what I'm saying, see how some stuff come out from the clips of what's being shot. I say everybody's dope. But, you know, those are some of the main people that I've actually had scenes with, you know what I'm saying, thus far. So, you know.
Okay, cool. So Mr. Mike. I'm sorry, Mr. Mike, put the Mr. on it. You know, you went to the next level. I'm gonna go with Mr. Mike.
I'm done, yo.
Mr. Mike, tell us about the cast that's in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little rundown.
Oh,
Save
man.
Chicken for last. Because is Chicken a representative of you? That's who Chicken is?
No, but Chicken's actually the star from season 1.
Oh, season 1?
Yeah.
So we gonna roast them in the next
season
one?
2, yeah.
Oh, okay. They might roast Chicken in the next one, but go ahead, give us the breakdown.
Wow, who do we start with, man? We got Kim Seabrook.
Mm-hmm.
Good look Seabrook. She plays one of the other lead characters, Dominique Enrique Cortez. She is phenomenal, man. When you see her work, you're gonna just see her embody that character, something crazy. Real talk, man. You got Miss Katrina Carter, who plays Venice Staten. Her character is a high-end fashion stylist with a very serious addiction to white powder because of a situation that she's going through with her ex-husband, and it's a real life situation.
Okay.
Then you got my little man over here, Damani, who's playing Kamari, who's playing Damani Morgan, a police cadet, and he's more of a Malcolm X, Medgar Evers type of cop.
Okay.
You know, who
You
became a
too?
cop.
Damn, Jay Reed.
Yeah.
Around all these cops.
Yeah. Then you got my cousin Honesty, who's playing Genesis Beaumont, and she works with her mother, Miss Phoenix Beaumont, played by Michelle J. White. They are the epitome of a black crime family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get money. Okay.
And she's really about that life. Then you got Mr. Xavier Jeffries over there, Detective Holmes. I gotta say something about him is the fact that for a man who's never done this before, he allowed me to put my foot on his neck the way I keep it on his neck because I see greatness. I'll be a weak leader, I'll be a weak director and producer if I allowed him just to run amok. If I allowed him to slip and not allow himself to be coached and trained and directed so someone else can see his work and want to work with him. And I'm glad and proud that, you know, I get to work with a brother from Brooklyn who lives in North Carolina now, and he is doing a phenomenal job. Then over there we got my Trinidad Tobago brother over there, Mr. Detective Graves over there, and Free Norday, another phenomenal guy, man. He's just phenomenal. Him and Detective Cage, yeah, they definitely are two assholes in a pod. And then you got over there, welcome to the family, welcome to the cast and the team. Miss P over there playing the role of Bronx District Attorney Blanche. And I think that's Big Chicken over there in the corner. Played by John Garcia. John Garcia is not just my Terror Squad brother. I knew him when I was rubbing his mom's belly. Rest in peace, Talisa Cartagena. That's how long I've known him. Then we have Detective Kazan over here. She went undercover and became a heroin addict, and now she wants to take everybody to the rooftop to get her heroin. And you got Mr. Jose Pena over there. What's up? Playing Rocky Beaumont, which is her brother. Rocky is corporate, and he gets with Venice Staten to start selling cocaine to the industry, which we all know is true.
Oh my goodness, that's what I'm talking.
And then we got my brother over here, man, very, very great guy, Mr. Ray Marcus with two S's, playing New York State Assemblyman Kyle Jerome. And yes, this is about a real New York State Assemblyman who I had a great relationship with. Then you also have this man's a legend in his own right, sports radio and so much more. I let him talk about himself when he come up. Honored to know him for over 15, close to 15 years. Mr. R. Page, who plays attorney Christopher Staten, who's the brother to Venice Staten. And he's my Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis was a Crip.
Oh.
Turned lawyer, turned judge.
You a crackhead, ain't you?
Turned lawyer to turn judge, Judge Mathis. And he is my Judge Mathis, and let that tell you everything about how he is a protector of the Cortez family. And you have all the way from Philadelphia, my brother right here, Mr. Tommy Brown. Tommy,
He better not be a cop.
Yeah.
Oh no! I know you was in trouble with the police, but damn, you got the whole precinct down.
Lieutenant Branson, phenomenal man, phenomenal actor.
You can't be a cop. No way.
Yeah.
He look like like Luke Cage or something. He can't be a cop. Hey, no way he's a cop. You got to be the crooked cop. One of y'all got to be the crooked cop. Come on, she's already getting high.
I'll explain the correlation between all of them.
This is crazy.
And then we have over there, man. I met this lady through Miss Flo J. Rest in peace to Miss Flo J from Behind the Scenes magazine. She started covering T.O.N.Y 4 years ago. And I met Nubia. Nubia came to the red carpet of the rap party and presented me with the cover of the magazine for Behind the Scenes magazine. And I said, I met Miss Nubia, and Miss Nubia is playing Nancy, Big Chicken's mom, and she is killing it. You two get the out. But she'll tell you about that line. But Nubia, I'm so glad to have you. I'm looking forward to everything else along with everybody. And this is some of the cast. There's 70 cast members in T.O.N.Y. I'm consolidating down. And we're doing it, man. We're doing it. And just a real special rest in peace to Flo J. Her and her sister passed away Thanksgiving Day, trying to save their dad from a fire in Jersey, if you all heard about it.
Our condolences.
So that's why it's even extra special to have Nubia. And somebody else that's everybody that's here? Oh, hold up, Mr. Devon Franklin. I got it.
That's an officer.
Devon, he just really came into his own, man. So you asked about favorite characters. Like all my characters, like my children, people become my favorites. So he's become one of my favorite characters, as well as a lot of other characters in here. And this is T.O.N.Y, and to the audience out there, man, I need your support. I'm paying my actors under contract, and the only way actors get paid is when you guys stream the content. I can pay them and continue to pay them. I don't want my actors to be struggling actors. I need my actors to be working actors. I want them to be happy. I want them to be able to not worrying about evictions or losing mortgages in their houses, or not being able to eat dinner or feed their kids breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I want my actors to be working actors through T.O.N.Y Top of New York. So you guys out there can assist me in that by going to topofnewyork.com. Stream it. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Movie theaters, a movie in a movie theater doesn't last if no one is watching it. A lot of people don't know that. They will pull it early. They will pull a sitcom early. The pilot may not even make it to seven episodes. So without your help, it will be a struggle for T.O.N.Y. I will tell you this first. A lot of directors ain't gonna tell you this. I will tell you, without the public support, nothing, whether it's T.O.N.Y or any other TV show, it won't last.
That's a fact.
It won't last. The actors are under contract to get paid. They're looking. They honestly speaking, none of them even thought they were getting paid or didn't want to get paid. But help me help this series grow, so these actors can be working actors and just live off of T.O.N.Y. That's all I want. I want my legacy to be the guy who gave the opportunity, and his actors are living off of what they do with him.
You know, that's the thing that goes over a lot of people's heads. And I want y'all to really understand what he just said. Y'all always talking about, there's not a black person doing this, and how can I support? Don't just support in times of crisis. Support when it's just the right time. And we seem to miss that, you know what I mean? This is the time where you say, you know what? I'm going to go and watch. I'm going to go check out. I'm going to take 1 minute. It only takes 1 minute to share a link. Yeah. And I had to learn the hard way, because when I first started podcasting, I was like, I feel like I'm bothering people by sending out the link. Hey, check me out, check me out. You know why? Because it's a change of the norm for what they used to see from you, what they usually see from me. Keep sending them out. Tell all your cast members, if you got friends that's in your friends list that get tired of seeing your link, that get tired of seeing your show, continue to grow your fan base and push it out on your own, because that's what happened to me at iAccess Radio. I came here for an interview on Love and Lust, and then the next thing you know, I had a show. And these brothers took me in. I didn't know nothing about, am I lying, Wiz?
Nope.
Didn't know nothing about podcasts, none of that. But I wasn't afraid to step out with new people. So congratulations to y'all for jumping out and being a part of this, T.O.N.Y. situation. Yes, this is behind the enemy lines. We didn't forget, but it's the T.O.N.Y takeover, right? All right, it's the T.O.N.Y takeover.
Hey, here's the thing, man. I finally get a chance to get on behind enemy lines. We've been talking about this for a couple of years now, man.
you ain't like you're a hard man to catch though. But now we know why. He's over there got a second acting job. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna play the clip again if y'all missed it, because everybody wants to see Chicken get hemmed up again. You might have to send Al another clip.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So we can
quick,
slide
man.
in.
I like what you said. I love what you said, man.
Real talk.
I'm not the type. It's my show, but I'm still out there kissing babies and handing out lollipops.
That's what's up.
I'm greeting the public. I'm talking about T.O.N.Y, giving them a card. And if your director and your producer of a show ain't out there engaging y'all, shaking your hand, having a conversation about the show, and not just handing you a card, have a conversation. And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm out there. I'm busting my hump. We got the Times Square billboard coming up.
Congrats. That's big.
Yeah, it's 24 hours, 4 hours, an hour every hour, 4 times every hour for 60 seconds.
Hey,
that's
chick.
coming up. And then we got a bunch of magazine covers that's happening. So my PR team is working. And this media day is a kickoff, and I'm so happy about that. And I'm out here, man. I'm out here.
Hey,
Reach
and
out.
we grateful that y'all was ready to come here and break the news with us, man. Hey, Wiz, we got another exclusive. We got another exclusive. And that's what we like to do. Like I said, iAccess Radio, black, independently owned. Most of the shows on our network is black, you know what I'm saying? But it's guys that are chasing their dreams and opportunities, and people that are just finding their footsteps and making their imprint last. So we thank you for coming up here and sharing it with us. And I look forward to watching and getting to know all of you artists and actors and actresses even more. I ain't being a cop though. You got too many cops already.
Listen.
I can't be a cop.
Anybody in this room that wants the experience, once you get bit by the acting bug, it becomes much more personal for you. You could be going through something spiritually, emotionally, and mentally fucked up. Acting, being in front of that camera, it just does something for your inner sanctum, for your chi. And me as a martial artist, I have to protect my chi. And that's why I tell my actors, whatever you're going through, utilize that camera as your escape. And a big hug and a big shout out to my actress, my young actress, Shy. We love you. We'll see you soon. And we love you, man, for real. She's going through a lot right now.
Okay, well, we don't know what she's going through, but we're going to send our prayers from all the iAccess Radio family, and we definitely going to keep you in good spirits. Can you say that?
What is she, 14? No, 17.
Good spirits.
Yeah, she's 17.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to the video, and then we're going to bring up a couple more actors or actresses. Mike is going to pick them out. Mr. Mike going to pick them out, and we're going to have some more fun, ladies and gentlemen, live on Behind the Enemy Lines. Tell them what we about to watch again.
You're about to watch one of the scenes from T.O.N.Y, Top of New York, a Michael Stephenport crime series, now streaming at topofnewyork.com.
Topofnewyork.com. Go ahead, ladies. Did we miss anything?
Hey, Chicken.
Because if we did, we'll sprinkle around different other artists that comes up. So who you want to come up next?
Yeah. The first 3 I already told y'all?
Yeah.
Hey, man. I heard you came to see me. How you holding up in all this chaos?
To be honest with you, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this shit. First Carmen crashes out, and now the police is up my ass like toilet paper.
Police? Fuck they want?
They ran down on me talking about they want information on who killed Cholo. I told them to go fuck their mothers. But I did tell them when I find out who killed my little mans, I'll leave the body at their precinct. Fucking dickheads.
Chicken, listen to me, youngster. Don't give these pigs shit else for them to fuck with you about. Why you think I keep all my businesses away from here? I know for a fact they be on that bullshit. They be coming up in here in my spot like it's all good and shit. I told one of them if I catch their asses in here one more time, I was gonna put poison in their drinks. Them stupid niggas ain't been back since. I wouldn't be surprised if they followed me here.
If they did follow you here, I'm spitting dead in their drinks. I hate them motherfuckers. Next time they run down on you, I'm pulling my dick out and I'm taking a piss on all over their shoes. I thought them other motherfuckers was bad, but them two dickheads, shit, they could rot in hell.
I'ma have Genesis on your hip until she heads out of town to meet up with Billy Black. But in the meantime, I need for you to chill out until all this cholo shit dies down. We need you out here, not laid up in a motherfucking cell, you heard?
Okay. You make a lot of sense, Miss B. Tell Genesis to call me so we can set up how to meet and rock out.
I will. I'll tell her. Live your life, chicken. I love you, man.
Love you too.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you are live on Behind Enemy Lines on iAccess Radio every other Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. I'm your host, the Gatekeeper. This is the T.O.N.Y Takeover, ladies and gentlemen. I got moved off the couch. I'm speaking to the owner about this. I got moved off the couch. We got Mike in the building. Mike, you're going to introduce from left to right who these actors and actresses are that are in the building, and tell us a little bit about them as you introduce them.
Yes, sir. Well, first we have Mr. John Garcia, born and raised in the South Bronx. John Garcia is in his own right, in his own accomplished role as Big Chicken.
Big Chicken.
In T.O.N.Y.
Not the little chicken, Big Chicken.
Yeah.
Big Chicken.
Big Chicken.
Oh.
You know, 'cause you go to Popeyes, it's hard to get a big chicken there.
Pollo grande.
Why you gotta go KFC?
You gotta say it with the big boys. Go say it to the mic so they can say it again. I ain't hear you. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to go to Popeyes. That's why you gotta go to KFC, know what I mean?
And then you got Miss Tatiana, who plays Genesis. Genesis is the daughter to the Queen Pen, Miss B. And then over there, you got the man trying to lock her ass up.
It's always a cop that makes the cut. We got to work on this. We got to work on this. So we're going to start with you, officer. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read you your rights, right? You have the right to remain silent, just not right now. Tell us how it is to feel to be a part of the T.O.N.Y cast, and, you know, what's been your experience so far being an actor?
Oh, it's been a real great experience working with the brother right over there. He stays on my neck. But I love working with all of them. I'm learning from every last one of them. I'm a new actor. Old, 58.
Man, you ain't old, you young, man. Stop that.
I mean, you know, for acting, you know, to be traveling like that, yeah, you need to be a little younger.
Nah, from what I heard, as you start getting your break when you like your late 40s and 50s.
Yeah,
that's when you get a lot of breaks. That's what we've been hearing lately.
Yeah.
I'm about 18 years old, but that.
Yeah,
But anyway.
don't worry about it. Age is just a number. Al got the song. Age is just a number. You all right.
I enjoy the opportunity. And I love watching all of them work. I watched all of them, and they all are terrific. I feed off their energy, and I just love working with them. You know, I love the opportunity of being on TV. You know, especially working with Mike. You know, and learning scripts, learning how to memorize them, and all that. I love all that. Great.
I can dig it.
Great opportunity.
All right, we going to Genesis. Genesis is the beginning, so you got to be trouble. It's the beginning of trouble. That's what they say. Tell us about your experience on T.O.N.Y and what you like, what you dislike, and what you would like to see more of. Digging the nails, too. I see the nails. I see you working.
Thank you.
See you working.
My experience working with
They can't hear you in
Mikey, my experience working with Mikey J has been awesome. I love the fact that he gave me this opportunity to express myself, because growing up, I always wanted to be an actress. I just didn't have the sources to get to that stage, but he found me and he was like, you know, I think you would best fit for this character. And it's been good. Like, I know Genesis. Like, Genesis is me, you know? Yeah. Okay.
Does Genesis have her own slogan that the ladies gonna pick up? Because I know one time they were saying, well, clock it, period, bad. What's your slogan for Genesis? Huh? What is it? What is it?
You
Somebody in the back.
yeah.
Somebody in the back.
I
What
be
he say?
like, fuck you, nigga.
Fuck you, nigga. Give us
Yeah.
one. Get one. Act.
Fuck you, nigga.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And then we moving on to Big Chicken, El Pollo. You know what I'm saying?
Pollo grande, know what I mean?
Pollo Grande.
Pollo grande.
Tell us how it is to have the role of Big Chicken #1, and break down the scene that everybody's been seeing so far on this live show. What give us a snippet of what happens next.
To be honest with you, it's a blessing working with my team and Mikey J. You know, from being a nobody to somebody is a blessing. Even though every day above ground is a great day and a blessing, but on the other hand, this opportunity is greater than usual. You know, coming, like I said before, coming from being nobody and actually being behind scenes and seeing myself on screen, it's just wow. It's always what, rest in peace, my grandmother wanted to see. And I just pray and hope that everything goes well as it should be. And here we are.
Well, we're gonna talk that into existence, all right? Y'all gonna be the #1 show in the world. We're going to say that all throughout. From now on, everybody that comes to the mic announces this as the #1 show in the world. You know, the power of words really makes it different. And as long as y'all believe and y'all step towards that, ain't nothing going to be able to stop that, all right? Y'all
That's a
already
fact.
putting the work. When I look in this room, there's 15, 16 actors in here of all different ages and sizes and creed. That's I know how hard it is to put together a music video with 5 people. So y'all are already on that. So don't just pray on that. We're gonna talk it into existence. So I'm gonna congratulate
Amen.
y'all again and say this is y'all. Y'all the #1 show.
That's
Take
right.
over.
Amen.
It's yours to have. All right. They ain't gonna give us nothing, but if you gonna take it, it's yours to have. All
I
right.
think we took it already.
Keep taking it. You know what I mean? I want to say shout out to my daughter today, because just by saying that, you know, I see her grow today. She's been running track for the last 2 years, and today I saw a breakthrough in her from the work that she's been putting in. She didn't want to go take it at first. It was like, am I big enough? Am I strong enough? And she's sitting in the back there with the iAccess Radio shirt on. She even has a segment. She has a segment on my show called The Kaiser's Takes. So I've seen her grow from that shy kid to having her own segment. Nobody never saw that coming, but she saw it. And even today, you know what I'm saying, coming in first place in the 100 meter in her heat, you know. So proud of it. So y'all keep working, because it's coming. This is y'all heat. This is y'all turn to come in #1. So we're gonna go back to the officer. Tell us about somebody you can't wait to arrest on the show. Why?
What was she just
No,
saying?
hold on, you gotta give him the slogan when he do that. Do it again.
Fuck you, nigga.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't be letting him arrest you. Why you want to arrest her?
She has the smartest mouth. Her, Miss B, and Dominique.
Okay.
I want to arrest all 3 of them. They be chewing me out.
So did you jump down in the script a little bit to see when you gonna get to arrest him? Got any dates
I
on
don't
hand?
know. I got to wait on Michael J for that, but
Yeah.
I know he gonna let me arrest him.
All right. So, Genesis. Now you know
Or
he's
one of
coming.
them might shoot him.
Genesis. Now you know he's coming. How you gonna work this out?
You don't know I'm the beginning.
Ooh.
Listen. He ain't ready for this.
You ain't ready for this?
He ain't ready for this.
So when
No.
Genesis is scheming, you know what I'm saying, and because y'all getting money.
Yes.
Y'all getting money. What kind of money y'all getting? You know, you got that Breaking Bad kind of money y'all getting? That's what y'all trying to get?
Yeah, A-Rab money.
A-Rab money?
A-Rab money.
What's the biggest and best scheme that you've been a part of so far on the show as your character?
Well, they already got me out scheming and credit card scams and stuff. So you know how the Bronx is. You know how
Okay,
they
so
do.
you got the whole scamming machine and everything on the show? You got the whole scamming machine?
The whole thing.
Let me get a couple IDs before you leave, you heard? Toma? Chicken, we want to get back to that part that everybody's been seeing play so far that we've been airing on the show, where you got in the car. Break down that scene a little bit and give us a snippet of what happens after that.
To be honest with you, that was the Queen Pen, Micheal, that I was in the car with, and she was giving me insight on no matter what, to live my life, no matter how like I suffer from mental health, and realistically, and in the movie, suffering from mental health because my little man Cholo gets killed, and she's telling me to live my life, to keep my head up, and that's all.
Okay. So this question is for all 3 of y'all. When y'all sat back and saw that season 1 was completed and you watched it in the whole, explain to us what you got from it and what you think people might have missed. So that's questions for each one of y'all, all right? Same question.
What I got from it was greatness, and so I wanted to be in it immediately. I like the character, especially that lady. I don't really know her name because I'm just new to this, but she killed it. I think her name was Carmen. Carmen
yes.
killed it. So that's what really made me want, like, wow, who's this? And that made me, and then she reminded me of Dominique, smart mouth.
This cop is on y'all.
Smart mouth. Oh yeah, I'm definitely on. Chicken mother too.
He cleared cases of all of y'all.
Coming from all of them. Cases on everybody. Everybody. I just feel good to have an opportunity to be a cop. I always wanted to be a cop when I was a little boy. You know, when you grow up, you want to save the community. You want to help out and all that. But then when I've seen what real cops do, changed my whole mind. You know, I don't want to be that
But
type
there's
of
a
cop.
couple good ones still
Oh,
out
yes.
there. There's still
Yes.
shout out to all the good blue. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? There's a couple out there because I used to grow up watching Chips, so I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
me
front.
too.
I wanted
Me
to be a
too,
motorcycle cop. I thought that I was gonna be that in my life. You couldn't
Starsky
tell
and
me.
Hutch.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be a motorcycle cop. baby, I'm still waiting on the motorcycle. You know, I'm still available. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So, Genesis, same question for you.
Honestly, I felt like when I first watched the first episode, I'm like, yo, this really goes down in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Like, people get shot at, you know, the drug game. People want to get that money. It just is like, this is what growing up part of New York, you know, so it's just telling you a story. And, you know, I think that it inspired me because I've seen it and I want to make a difference. So that's why I'm here too as well. And thank you to Mikey J. Oh, shout out. He is my cousin, y'all, just to let y'all know.
And that's a funny story. How
Yes,
we found
that's a
out.
funny story how we found that out.
Blood.
Well, we'll get to that on another day.
Blood.
We'll get to that another day. Now, you know, even though you're the daughter of the Queen Pen, you know what I'm saying? Trouble, okay. Give us some goodness that Genesis is trying to do, because you just said you're trying to make a change. So in the series somewhere, there's got to be some reason for the badness that's actually good.
I mean, well, you gotta understand, like, I grew up in Genesis, grew up around that life, the fast life. She's seen it, so it's like embedded in her. You know what I mean? There's a time where Genesis, you know, she tell an officer that she wanted to like better herself. You know, she was like, I'm doing a legitimate life. You know, she was trying to do it, but then, you know, you get dragged on to the fast life again. So it's, you know, yeah.
Big Chicken, same question for you.
Rephrase that for a second.
How did you feel when you saw the completion of season 1? And what did you get when you watched it yourself? And what do you think someone missed or might have not got when they watched it?
To be honest, when I first saw it, I was shocked. I was like, wow, that's me? And, you know, just the insight and the proudness of having other people that's family or friends watch it and feel the same thing, that makes me happy. That makes me proud of myself.
Right.
You know, and believing and thinking in the beginning, cursing him out and saying that I can't do it, you wildin', and I actually did better than other people will come in and do. You know, so thank you.
So now I also heard you say that, you know, you go through mental stuff outside of this. And I want you to know that we all go through it. So don't be thinking that you're alone. You know what I'm saying? But do like Mike said, use this as the space, you know what I'm saying, and let that other side out. You know what I mean? I used to do that with music, and now I'm trying to do it better with writing and podcasting. And one of my friends told me the other day, when you said that, he told you did a good job a minute ago. He was on his TikTok, shout out to Aunt Diggity. And I thought about you when he said this too, because you daughter of the Queen Pen. So in that scene, I thought you was gonna say that since she was telling you that you could be the best, I thought she was telling you could be the best drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? So my man Aunt Diggity was talking the other day, and he was like, yo, I had this guy that was talking to me one day. He was my brother. He's like, yo, I see something in you. You special. You the greatest. You got that determination. You're going to be number one. And then he said, yeah, I believe him. And then you know what he did? He gave me some crack and told me to go in the corner. So I thought that was going to happen in that scene just now. But that was all the true story. So I like where it's going. But now, Mr. Mike, I'm calling you Mr. Mike from the rest of the show, okay? Mr. Mike, tell them again where this cast is from, and how do you feel about the power that they feel that you gave them by putting them in your series?
It's a humbling experience when people are giving you flowers that you didn't look for or expect or even ask for. So I'm honored. I'm gracious, but most importantly, I'm happy for them. To see that they're happy for each other and themselves, because nobody is going to come look. Hollywood's not coming to the hood looking for us. You know,
you might have to say that again because people in the background might not have heard that.
Yeah,
Hollywood ain't coming where?
Hollywood is not coming to the South Bronx looking for us.
Facts.
You know, they're not. It's my responsibility to continue to do what I'm doing to take them visually in front of them.
That's,
you know,
that's amazing.
And it's very important. I have a me and Big Chicken. It's a little bit more deeper for me with him.
Okay.
It's much deeper than rap for him, for me, because I have to have him in his own light. Him being the nephew of Fat Joe. If any of y'all read his book, and Joe talked about when his sister passed away, that's his mother.
Oh, okay. My condolences.
His mother passed away giving birth to his little brother.
My condolences.
So I purposely am setting him apart on his own, as his own man, as his own person, where people can be like, damn, yo, he did it on his own. Joe's his uncle, but he did it on his own. And that's why I'm going so hard for him and pushing him so people who didn't believe in him talk shit. Your daughter's here, so I ain't gonna curse.
But we loud, we loud. She got her headphones on. Go ahead.
Oh, talk
we
shit
pay for those
about
beats
him.
things. Go ahead.
Talk shit about him. Gave up on him. Didn't want to help him when he needed someone just to talk to. It's deep. It's real deep for us. And that's my main goal, is to show everybody that is shitting on him currently and has shitted on him, that he's his own person and he can do it just as they can or even better. And that's his real talk.
Listen.
Can I spit something real quick?
Of course. Yeah, go.
Said I've been through a lot and I felt a lot of pain. The sun ain't always gonna be out this time when it's gonna rain, So put your hands in the air if you feel my pain, Don't let this pain drive your brain insane. Have your soul burn into flames, Been through a lot, did a lot of crying. Life is so stressful and what close to me is dying. There's a lot of haters, but not a lot of lovers. A lot of fuck niggas, but not a lot of brothers. I paid people's rents so they could I paid niggas rents so they could live well. Paid niggas bail so they wouldn't stay in jail. Did it all for nothing, now they sending me to hell. They was just leeches. It's a shame I couldn't tell. All they wanted to do was see me fall, not make it at all. I came a long way, gotta continue standing tall. Do it for my grandma. Do it for my moms. Damn, I really miss you. Still hurting cause you gone. Many thoughts in my head. It's time to pull the trigger. Working with the negatives to paint a better picture. Just live this life you see. Gotta be the best you could be. Stay close to the one you love, cause you never know when they gonna leave. Every day it's a struggle. You gotta play your part. Reach for the light so you can exit out the dark. I'm telling you the way I'm living. So I wanna start winning. It's hard to change the ending, but you can always start a new beginning. Change gonna come, but not for a while. But it's gonna take forever if you keep living in denial. And all I could do is pray and always have faith. Hope God answers me one day.
That's right, yo. I felt that right here. That's dope.
I got a secret for
Dope.
you. God is listening. And he answered. You on the #1 show, the Tony. You on the #1 show, and then you're on the #1 network, IX Radio. So I think you're going in the right direction.
Amen.
So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, my brother.
Yo, this is empowering. I really like everything that was said in that verse. I'm a music guy first and foremost. So I left music alone a little bit because it didn't give me a touch no more. So when I listen and hear somebody that make me feel something, you rapping about something I like to hear about. So keep doing that as well, man.
Thank you, my
we need that music back again. Congratulations again. Before we rotate y'all out, we're gonna start with you. Oh, yeah, the officer. I don't want to get no tickets and nothing. So I'm gonna start with you.
I'm about to arrest you.
Please don't do it, officer.
Hold on.
I ain't got no
Graves.
ID. I don't know if I fit the description. I lost a couple pounds.
My man Graves, we about to come on you.
Come
in
on, don't do me
Cage.
like that, Graves. No,
You don't want-
I know Davon, man.
I
Come
got
on,
Graves,
man. Come on.
Cage,
I
Stanton.
don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Okay, we're gonna chill out then.
She gonna bail me out anyway. I know she gonna bail me out.
She got it.
So, I know this acting, like you said, it's been new to all of y'all. Y'all different ages. Tell me something that each one of you love about doing when you're on set and hate to do as well.
Oh wow. I hate to mess up a line when somebody else get it right. I'm gonna keep it real. I had an opportunity to work with a young brother, and he never messed up. I messed up like about 6-7 times, but he never.
Hold up.
messed
You're
up.
a liar, man. Yo.
You tell a story.
Yo, I'm a blood clot liar. I'll tell you right now.
Why go on, Brethren? Why?
No, Brethren.
Why?
Yo, he messed up 12 takes, bro, and only give one.
Yeah, you only
Maybe
get
two.
one. Now the first one we did right, but then when we was shooting for other angles, it got crazy.
Kamari. Really?
But we did good. I like working with him. He's an excellent kid, and I'm gonna be working with him off the books. You know, I'm gonna be talking to him, encouraging him to keep up the great work because he's excellent.
Okay.
And I just love all of them, for real. I watch all of them act, but this is not an act for them. Most of them been through this in their life, so they doing it for real. You know what I'm saying? Even though they reading his scripts, but they doing it for real. You know, from the heart. So I respect all of them, and I love him because he gave me the opportunity. He brought me all the way from down south, put his boot on my neck, and I'm doing the damn thing.
Congratulations,
You know what I mean?
congratulations.
Hey, Gatekeeper, can I say something about him real quick?
Sure.
He,
this is the Tony takeover. Y'all can hop in whenever you want. If y'all on the sidelines want to get in the chat, y'all can put stuff in the chat. We'll read it and all that good stuff. But go ahead.
Xavier, Detective Holmes, he's similar to a lot of other brothers who came home. You know, look, I don't know how many bids I've done. I'm not ashamed to say I've been to jail how many times and did my bids. But for him to come home and turn his life around, same great job for 13 years, and now his family, he don't know this, but his family has been in his comments on posts that I've been putting up of him and his character, giving the greatest, like, flowers to this man for being in this series.
Yeah, they gave me a lot of support.
Like, who he used to be and stuff like that, and it messed me up. It fucked me up. Because I'm like, damn, well, how deep does this nigga go? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not going to mention certain people who not here, but to be told this series have saved their lives from suicide attempts and things like that, that means a lot, you know. And you, brother, he dope. He came into his own, man. He came into his own. So I'm proud of another brother who came home and is doing the damn thing, and I'm making the damn thing do him.
Can I say one thing?
Of course, come on. This the takeover.
I had 33 years in prison.
33?
Yeah, I was like Mike.
That's Patrick Ewing numbers.
Our family, I came up like her character. Family was into that life. So I ain't have a choice. And I took on most of the responsibilities, so I ended up in prison. And when I went to prison, my thing was when I get out, I got to change my whole life.
Yeah.
And I did it. But 9/11 is the reason why I'm out. Because I had 33 years I was facing. I knew they wasn't going to let me out right away, but 9/11, my first bid, they let me out. It gave me the opportunity. When I went to go get a job as a post office worker, I passed the test and everything. They discouraged me when I went back for orientation because I was on parole. But you tell me you want me to get out of jail and get my life right, but you won't even give me an opportunity. Told me, because I had a felony, I couldn't get a city or a state job. So how am I gonna eat? You understand what I'm saying? But I'm watching a president with 37 felonies.
Maybe 200.
You know, and he out on bail.
Maybe 200.
And he got the highest job in the world.
In the world.
I can't get that. You know what I'm saying? I was just asking for a post office job. But I left the state alone, and my parole officer gave me the opportunity to go in other states, and I made it. I owned a store in Baltimore, a beauty supply store, a barber shop. I wrote 8 books. I just kept going. And then when I met Mikey, I really wanted to be on the set so people could see me and notice me. And that's just it. I'm just trying to help my family.
That's doing what a real man does. That's what we call 10 toes down. You know what I mean? That's what 10 toes down is really supposed to mean. Not just sliding and riding in the streets, getting up and doing the right thing, especially when you're being rejected, you know what I'm saying, in the good old United States of America. So we commend you for getting out and doing the right thing. Because my family was like that as well. You know what I mean? We had a long line of traditional crime.
Right.
But, you know, after I went through that last strip search, I just couldn't do it no more. I said, you know what? This ain't the life for me. I want to keep my pants on, and I'm going to go this way. So it takes a lot of lumps and bumps sometimes, but as long as you fight through it, you're going to be all right. And I'm glad you're on the Tony and sharing that story. You got 8 books. We got to talk about this later on.
Sir, yes,
so you got to send us some covers so we can share them throughout the show and let people know about it, okay?
Gotcha.
Like real talk. We do that. We got a couple authors that already been on the show. Like I said, this is the Tony takeover, but I know each of you got your own stories. So y'all now got the connect, you know what I mean? So when y'all want to come up, Davon has a show, Tug of War has a show, we got Lola Bay show, we got a lot of shows for y'all to come up here and share the other parts of y'all that y'all want to share. So I'm opening the door for y'all. We opening the door. Today's opening the door. Everybody that's a part of this cast, y'all got the hookups, Gatekeeper 718 and Wiz. Now I don't want to hear no excuses. Oh, Mikey ain't tell me I could reach out to y'all. Y'all all got the emails and all that, all right? We're gonna work that out because that's what I have a male mentoring group that I'm working on too that we're trying to get rolling in my community, and that's why stories like this is important because we don't think at 17, 18 years old that one felony is gonna hold us back as much as it really is, and that kind of puts us back in the cycle. And if y'all been watching any of that case that happened with the kids with the Fulio situation, you heard what he said. He need that sweat equity. You understand what I'm saying? And our guys are still not getting it. So seeing projects like this, seeing different age groups coming together to make something, hopefully, like Mike said, they don't got to just be to shoot them up, but good storytelling, all right? So keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations on 9/11 wasn't an accident. It was your opportunity.
Exactly.
All right, it wasn't an accident. It was an opportunity.
It was the opportunity, yeah.
Genesis, we ain't gonna. I like the shoes, man. We learn somebody get a shoe. Get the shoe game, man. Shoot, I really might need one of those credit cards before you leave. Anyway, so same question for you. You know, when you go on set, something that you love doing, something that works your nerves.
That I love doing. I love playing the character. I love meeting other characters. I get to not only that I get to meet their character, I get to meet them as a person, a regular person. So, because this is new to me. Like I said, I always wanted to do acting. So Mikey was an outlet for me. So I'm very thankful for him. What's the other question again? Sorry.
Something when you get on stage, like if they ain't got your right seltzer water, you can't stand it now. What is something you get to and you can't stand?
When is like traffic going by, because I'm not really used to being distracted, and then we got to do it all over again. So I'm like, oh man, I had it now, you know.
It happened just recently.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So yes.
Same question for you, Big Chicken.
Same here. I'm easily distracted. So when something just like flings my way and I mess up on the word, that just throws me off and gets me tight because I knew it for 110%. Why I didn't know it there, just for a distraction. But I am working on that, and we will get better. And any mess up that we obviously are dealing with right now. So, yeah.
Okay. It's something you love. It's something you love when you coming in the office.
Something I love is the acknowledgement that obviously I didn't see in myself, but other people see. And I love for the fact that I could be a help for others as well when I didn't even know how to help myself.
That's a deep
like
one.
When people don't know their verses, or when people need a partner to help themselves recite their verses, I'll be the main one that'll come up to them. You ready? Let's go.
Okay.
And a lot
great.
of people love that.
That's great. Congratulations again to all of y'all. Mike, question: do you have a set page for all of them to go to reach out to them, or does every artist have they T.O.N.Y site and a separate site they go to, like for people to follow them? Because if y'all do, I want y'all to give y'all Instagrams and Facebook so people can follow. We're gonna grow the fan base. We can't go number one without sharing the information.
So what we've been doing, like myself, Big Chicken, a few others, I've been telling them to start branding themselves as that character.
Okay.
So Big Chicken's Instagram, I think it's Big Chicken _.
Okay,
Tony.
share y'all Instagrams so everybody. Share y'all Instagrams.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We'll start with you, officer.
DX Jeffries.
At what? Is that Instagram?
That's Facebook, Instagram. It's a DX, then it's Jeffries, the whole name spelled out. JEFFRIES.
All right, cool.
Mine is Tatiana Honesty Abney, or you could do @HonestyIsMe. That is Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all over the platforms. You can find me.
Okay, Chicken. The Big
To be
Chicken.
honest with you, I don't have a social media right now because I lost contact with my social media 2 days ago when I lost my other phone. But you can catch me on top of New York. Tony.
Okay. Well, we're gonna shoot to a video real quick, and we're gonna bring us some more of the cast. We got a lot to get to. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Behind the Enemy Lines podcast with the T.O.N.Y takeover. Give a round of applause to the officer, Genesis, and Big Chicken. We'll be back after this video, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the still winning for me. The smell of new money when you sit in my V. Act shorty with the good J.O. We like to lay low. Dinner at Jersey City, lobster and baked potato. I made it to this moment, no lie, I had to pray though. Them project nights, ducking nines and tray 8-0. 1159 staircase with chinky eyes, so crack and got drippy. Find nothing when they frisk me, never let the girls play me. Diss you before you diss me, drop 30 at the turf. Handle the ball like Bibby. Them E&J nights stood out to daylight, then slept my day away like if I wasn't raised right. Had to wake up, it's your turn, youngin'. Get your cake up, we from Eden-Wall, home of the brave, nobody break us.
Don't worry about what people say. Won't be, that's just how we remain. Aim for the stars, the world to stay. Shine, baby, it's your world. Champions only. Champions only.
I made juice out of lemons, visions out of prisons. They still kinda blinded on the ways I've been gifted. Eden-Wall birthed me, fist fights and free lunch. My neighbors couldn't see much, I was a star that was hidden. I skipped past boy, just a man with a mission. I was trying to be the new town, ended up in Seton Town. Trouble I confused as fun, but I can see now all my legends with the jail, so I was trying to get my numbers up. Oldest of 11, still felt like an only son, but kept us going hard, ballin', reppin' housing. Rico gave us softball, some made the franchise. Al gave me football, the skies was the limit. Future means dreaming, no matter what the odds say. See it when you can't hear it, smell it when you can't taste it, feel it on the inside. Boot it to your main drive, better green is here, now it's good on the other side.
Don't worry about what people say. Won't be, that's just how we remain. Aim for the stars, the world to stay. Shine, baby, it's your world. Champions only. Champions only.
Fitted caps to fedoras, flight jackets from Blazers, Farrah garments from Jordans. I'm no longer the poorest, I'm Bobby Portis. I always play hard, fuck with the scorers. Some got it fast, had it before us, they had it shortest. Kept pace caught up, I'm with the victors when they sought us. We the hare and the tortoise, yet when it's all determined by how I'm viewed by my daughters. I learn to laugh at the scoffers, curvy thirst, know your worth. You gotta decline some offers, we flourish when others falter. We eat and war bread to conquer, foundation, honor, loyal leaders. For fam, I run up on ya, I'd rather be chasing commas. Promise nothing's beyond us, I tell my youngest we promise. Now watch this music bonus, a new day's upon us. No time for division, north side, south side, I'm talking to every building.
Don't worry about what people say. Won't be, that's just how we remain. Aim for the stars, the world to stay. Shine, baby, it's your world. Champions only. Champions only.
No, you gotta rock with us. Eden-Wall, north, south, it's a problem. This is just the first time we doing this. But imagine, back to back, so much fire on their ass. Hey, keeper, it's a better green entertainment situation thing. Horseshoe, we here. Yeah. Shout out to Blizzo, making this happen.
Proud of these dudes, they doing what they do. You know, it's Eden-Wall's all love. DJ P Nice, full effect. Peace.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am the gatekeeper. This is Behind the Enemy Live. Behind the Enemy Live. Look, that's how live it is. I forgot my line, Wiz. Behind the Enemy Lines podcast, I Access Radio, every other Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. We are here with the T.O.N.Y takeover, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get to that in a minute. First of all, I want to shout out to all my brothers that was in that video, Champions Only. Go ahead and check that out. Shout out to Eric Mobley, one of the brothers that was drafted, you know what I'm saying, to the NBA straight out of Eden-Wall Projects. We miss him. We love him. Look forward to Eden-Wall Day. They have an event coming up His brother has a basketball tournament in his honor, so make sure y'all stay in tune for that because I will be sharing information about that. Now back to business, all right? The T.O.N.Y Media Day is what we're here to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. And some of the casts just rotated out, and we're gonna rotate in some new casts. I want to say new, and also the #1 crime series that's dropping. It's out now. All right, y'all gotta go and stream it everywhere. You gotta look it up. T.O.N.Y, all right. It's not hard to say. Say it with me. T.O.N.Y, all right.
T.O.N.Y.
O-N-Y.
Wow.
All right, and it's brought to you by not Mikey J. Okay, that's his other side, right? We now here with Michael, Stephen, Paul. All right. When he's talking about the T.O.N.Y, Michael, Stephen, Paul. We all got that? Everybody got the cues? All right, so we ready to go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, put in the chat anything in the chat that we need to read out. Just let me know. If y'all guys want to find out more about these actors and actresses, just let me know. We got Carter in the building. She said Big Chicken did his thing. Shout out to Big Chicken, all right? We ain't gonna let him get fried, all right? I think we're gonna do rotisserie, all right? What's that one says? And y'all can feel free to read it too. Feel free to read it too. If you don't got your glasses, you gotta read. Love to see black filmmakers and writers. New York needs more. Shout out to whoever put that in the building, okay?
Thank you.
So once again, keep doing what you're doing. Salute to the whole team, okay? Your Second Chance. That's another artist that came on the show. No, author, very good dude.
Okay.
No, he got a movie out too. Make sure you're gonna check that out. The Power for the Hour, dope joint. You know what I'm saying? So we doing some things out here. We making some things move, all right? So we're gonna get right back to it. We got another part of the cast in the building. Okay, so we're gonna do what we did before from left to right. Mike, you're gonna introduce everybody, okay? Hey, if y'all don't get it right, he's gonna deduct your money, okay? Right? That's on y'all. You're gonna deduct your money. So Mike, you're gonna introduce from left to right who we out on the stage right now.
I'm leaving this one last.
Oh, leave that one last, right?
Well, that is the left, right?
Yeah, you can do all that. Yeah, go all the way far left. Who's far left? Let's go far left.
Yeah,
you must be a criminal, huh? Because when he started, he didn't do that to the cops when they was up here. He didn't do that to the cops.
He is a cop.
You a cop
He is
too?
the cop.
They gonna shoot you. I will look at your contract at the end of the show. All right, look, see how many series you in for. Go ahead.
All right, so we got a very good brother, man, Free Norday. He's playing Detective Graves.
Mhm.
And he's just as bad as Devon Franklin's character, Detective Cage. But yeah, ain't no bust, if not worse.
He's worse. So he like the cop when Snoop Dogg was in the wheelchair, stuck the pin down his throat.
Oh God!
You remember that in that movie?
I remember that.
You remember that? Oh, so you gonna do that? Oh, somebody better watch out. Go ahead next.
And then we got his protege, police cadet Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
He cold too.
A little Graves in the making.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna change his whole perspective on the streets.
Okay.
And then over here we got Good Look Seabrook, Miss Kim Seabrook, playing Dominique Cortez.
I don't know. She look like trouble.
Yeah, she plays my cousin in the
Like
series
trouble.
actually. So
Officer, how you feel about this young lady?
Trouble's a good word.
Trouble's a good word.
Trouble's a good word.
Trouble's a good word.
Yeah, she keeps me on my toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't even see all the show yet, but I can see how she looking. I'm kind of scared of her.
Nah, the look is real.
The look is real.
The look is real. I can say something about that real
Say
quick.
something. Tell us.
So she and I were rehearsing,
Uh-huh.
and we got it good.
Mm-hmm.
But we were in a car, and she was in the back seat,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in the front seat, so she was behind me. So I'm looking at the windshield, and I'm doing my lines. I'm off book. She's off book. She's off book. Then finally, we turn around so we could look at each other, and I was just like, her little glare, like, you know what I mean? Like, whoa. I was like, wow. But then we got it, and we did the scene, and we nailed it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to go from far left all the way to the right.
Yes, sir.
Tell us how your experience has been, being a part of the T.O.N.Y and what you like and what you want to see more of.
It's been great. It's been humbling because a lot of people are giving me my flowers and making me feel like I'm a really good actor. And they're surprised to know that I'm a new actor. Like they treat me like I'm a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. You know what I mean? I was more behind the scenes and all of that. I was a video editor, worked on a documentary that was nominated for an Emmy and all of that, The Supreme Team.
Okay.
But after the Hollywood strike, everybody had to pivot.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, let me pivot to the front of the camera. And I just, it's like fun. it's like gym class in school. You know what I mean? Like
I just like gym. For the kids that want to sit on the sidelines, I don't know how you
That's
did it.
my favorite
I went to school looking for gym.
Right. So I really enjoy that. And what you said, other things that
Something you would like to see more.
Something I like to see more of. I guess I would just like to see more of other people doing what we doing. You know what I mean? Because this is kind of like different. This is like an ensemble cast. If somebody says who's the main character, you know, somebody might rattle out 5 characters. Big Chicken, Dominique, Miss B. You know what I mean? It's like who is the main character?
That's good.
So it's
I like
an
a show
ensemble.
like
I like
that.
that.
I like a show like
it's
that.
hard to
When we
get
was
bored
coming
with
up, you fell in
shows
love
like
with
that.
different characters at different times. That's what made the show funny. It made you want to keep watching it, you know? Protege, same question for you. No, ain't gonna get you through this one. We already know that you can act. That means you can say a couple words. We're gonna need to squeeze it out of you now. Come on now. Your boss is watching you. Don't make him look bad
what
now.
was the question again?
Oh, now what's the question again? You were kind of asking me what's the question again. I feel like I'm getting tricked over here, all right? All right. What is your experience going through the T.O.N.Y situation, the T.O.N.Y experience, and what would you like to see more of?
Honestly, it felt like a dream come true. And also, I feel like I'm living the dream already because, like, do mind you, like, I do have my experience of, like, being on set and being on camera since I was, like, 8 years old. So, but, like, this time it was different. Like, this time I'm not playing as an extra. This is, like, the first role I have that has lines with it. So, when I did that, it felt fun. It felt like I was back in high school again when I was joining in a theater program. And when I start coming across the same kids that's going to the same program, sometimes I felt this great vibe with them, like I belong with it. And I felt the same way when I was with the cast crew. That I felt like I belong with them, like this is my other family.
That's a good feeling to have, ain't it?
Yeah,
Ain't it?
really good.
It's hard to find that feeling, so when you got it, hold on to it, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to find that feeling. Something you want to see more of?
I want to see more of, like, whatchamacallit. I would like to see what's gonna happen next. Like the more spice to this to this show. So what's Mikey gonna put more seasoning to the joint?
Twist and turn.
Exactly.
Well, yo, I told you last night about you and Kazan. That's gonna be some crazy.
Well, why you only telling him? Tell us.
They was all outside when I said.
No. We here with you right now. We live. Tell us.
Nah.
You gotta make us want to tune in. Tell us.
That's a real sidebar.
CO. Come on, officer. You can't get nothing out of him?
Come on, tell him.
Tell him something, Joe. Tell him something, Joe. Don't tell him a lot by lot. Just tell him a little by little.
She's being a cougar.
Oh, cougar.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't tune in for a cougar, I don't know what else to tell you. Cougar.
Nah, I'm just joking, yo. I'm just joking.
No, he ain't tuned in.
No, we can't.
Listen, don't worry. The big budget is coming in for this. Don't worry, the big budget is coming, right? When the money comes in, we'll get everything squared away. Right. So now we're going to move on to the lady.
Yes.
All right. Tell us about your experience so far on the T.O.N.Y and something that you would like to see more of.
Oh, man, my experience has definitely been great. Mikey J is a lot to handle, right? Respectfully, though, you know what I mean? You got to have tough skin. You got to know, you got to be ready at all times, be ready for changes, be ready to learn a script in 30 minutes. And I love it. I love being challenged. I work great under pressure, so that's why I love working with him the way that he does.
Yeah, officer, I see why you're scared. She may want to straighten out too. Straighten out right now. That voice don't match. You know, straighten out. Straighten out.
Her real name is Kim, so that look, I call it the Kim effect.
The Kim effect. Okay. The Kim effect. All right. We got the Kim effect. So what is something you would like to see more of?
Damn, that's a good question. There's so many, like we said, twists and turns, and I just want to keep seeing the unexpected. I want to keep seeing the unexpected. I want to be surprised. I want to be shocked. I want to be like, oh, you got me. All right.
You say you want to be
Yeah.
shot?
Yeah, she wanna be shot. Yeah. Shot, yeah. We got
I don't want to be shot. I'll do the shooting. Let's get that shit right. I'll do the shooting.
Some ear salt.
Let's get that
Yeah,
right.
he got some blanks. He can work that out for you. You got some blanks.
I
some
do
ear
the
salt.
shooting. Did you hear me?
You got that Jessica Jones look.
Yeah.
You gonna be trouble.
Let's get it right.
I be scared. Al, where the security at? I think it's time for you to tap in.
We
with
said
it.
it last night on set. She was down talking to Miss Kazan, and I said to them, I said, "Yo, look at her face."
Yeah.
Like, and then we all
But in a
said
good
at
way.
the count,
The scene
at the
with
count of
Brandon?
3, everybody say, "Fuck you, Dominique."
They sure they was in sync. They was ready for that.
So we're gonna start with you, ladies first on this one. Tell us something about your character that you enjoy bringing to life for the screen.
I like getting the opportunity to curse everybody out.
All right, well, give us one of your lines. Give us one of your lines.
Shit, which one? Yeah. Oh, wait. There's a few. All right.
I like the one with Cage.
Which one? Go suck 3 dicks?
Go ahead. We want to hear that one. Hey, make sure the kids got the fingers in it.
Well, we need Mr. Franklin.
Wait.
Devon.
Devon?
Detective Cage.
What you got to give us?
Go ahead, run it.
Come on the mic.
Get running.
Only on Behind the Enemy Lines, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all get a live show. Come on.
Roll your windows down, please.
This is more than enough. You and I both know this is enough.
Here we go with the bullshit again. Roll your window down before I snatch your ass up out that seat.
Put your hands on me, and it's me and you, nigga. You know who the fuck I am. So why the fuck you trying to play games? What the fuck do you want? I got shit to do.
Man, shut the fuck up and give me that paperwork. License, registration. Oh man, I fucked it up.
Nah, that was good.
Keep going.
Oh, okay. Shit.
License.
Miss Cortez.
Miss Cortez. Why we gotta do this the hard way? I don't want to be out here breaking windows and shit. I just want to go home. I just want to do my 8 hours, go home, fuck my wife. But you making shit hard for me out here. You must want me to have the overtime, don't you? Now get the fuck up out of here before I flatten your tire.
Yo, who the fuck gave you a badge, fucking hood rat bum ass nigga? I hope your wife gives you an STD you can't pronounce, stupid ass fuck. Now back the fuck up, suck 3 dicks, or I'ma run your ass over.
I got 3 dicks for you to suck. Miss Cortez, I suggest you keep your nose clean. We wouldn't want you to end up like your sister. You know, faceless, closed casket. Ooh, did I hit a nerve? Good. I'm on your ass, Miss Cortez. Take your ass the fuck up out of here.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about, but you cross the line when you talk about my dead sister. It's all good. I'll be seeing you real soon. Make sure that vest is nice and fitted. Them level 3s are cool and all, but them YNs are funny when it comes to the cop killers. And them cop killers go through everything, fucking sucker.
I suggest you get the fuck up out of here before I lock your dumb ass up for threatening a law enforcement officer. Now get the fuck up out of here, you hear?
There's a difference between a threat and a motherfucking promise. Make sure you understand the difference, dickhead. The fuck out of here. Adios, maricón.
And that's
the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in watching this show now, I don't know what to tell you. Mike, tell them where they can find that at, man. Tell them where they can find that at right now.
topofnewyork.com. topofnewyork.com. Or if you have Roku or Fire TV, go to Black Child Studios and type in T.O.N.Y. Top of New York. But please, I'm pushing the website, topofnewyork.com. All subscribers subscribe for free.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get the brand new weekly Top of New York, a Michael Stephen Paul weekly publication for free.
Mm-hmm.
So the first issue is going to be with Detective Holmes, then we got Big Chicken, then we got Dominique. So every week they'll get a free magazine of the series featuring an actor from the series every week.
Mm.
And we got the podcast coming to iAccess Radio in June.
Oh, congrats.
So it'll be a Tony podcast discussing everything Tony, the episode of the week and stuff like that. And that's coming to iAccess Radio in June.
Nice, congrats. Dominique. Ooh. Al, I need some voice to like tea. It's a little hot over here. I ain't gonna say nothing else to you. I see, Officer, why you got a problem with her. I see why you scared when you looking at. I forgot what I was doing, man. Cadet, you looking forward to work against Dominique? You looking forward to chase her down?
I don't know, man. When I saw the look in her eyes, I'm like,
yeah,
she looks dangerous.
So tell us what you like about your character being a cadet and what you're learning from your partner now or your higher up.
Oh, what I really love about my character, Damani, that he's a cadet that tried to show an example, that's trying to be a great example of being a cop, like actually doing the right thing, protecting people, because you got a lot of people in real life, you got a lot of cops out there that's real corrupt and that's not actually doing their job and they're just using that as their leverage or their benefits. But what I also love about it too is that character reminds me of myself when I was when I was little. And this was before when I decided to like pursue my dream of being an actor. I wanted to be a cop when I wanted to be a cop at first, but then my mom was telling me like, oh, nah, I don't want nothing to happen. I don't want to have a heart attack. So when I had that character, I imagined myself what my life is gonna be like when I continue on my dream of being a cop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's like living. You get to live both of your worlds.
Exactly.
You live both of your worlds. Congratulations, Mom. He's still a cop. You didn't say one. He's still a cop. All right. If he sneaks off to the precinct, you know what happened. Yeah. Oh, so you set him up.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to get to you in a minute. We're going to get to you. We're going to put you on the camera, too. We're going to get inside of it. So, Lieutenant, can I call you Lieutenant? How you want me to address you? Sir?
Free.
I can see why y'all have a lot of fun on this set. Like, I can really see that y'all have a lot of fun on this set. So tell us something about your character and something that you love bringing to life for people that's watching.
All right, well, all my life, I born in Brooklyn, but I was raised uptown, Upper West Side.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to the Upper West Side,
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. E.K. Just lost a real one recently.
My condolences.
Yeah. So growing up, all my adult life and teenage life and up, all my friends used to tell me I look like a cop. A detective.
I can see it.
And I never liked that. So you saying that, I'm like, oh, man.
See, you about to get grades over there on you right now, bro.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I know why they thought that. I was never really a street kid. All my friends were street kids. My uncles, they were street dudes. Me, I listened to my mother. I did the school thing. Came home on time. I did all of that stuff. But there was a part of me that was like, damn, I want to be in the street, but it wasn't my calling. So I guess that would shine out in the streets. They'd be like, yo, why your man look like the D's? Like, why he look like the D's? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that I used to hate that. So this gives me a chance to embrace that. You know what I mean? And make some money off of it.
Yes.
And fully embrace it. So I'm having fun with it. Like, yeah, I'm the D's. Y'all been calling me that for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Get your hands up against the wall.
Embrace it. I'm about to embrace it.
Expeditiously.
Do it. I was about to say that. Do it expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? When a cop tell you get your hands up against the wall, do it expeditiously.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite scenes too.
Which one is that?
When he put King Barnes on the wall, he said, when the police tell you to put your fucking hands on the wall, you do it expeditiously.
And that was improv.
That was improv.
Yeah, that was improv.
So now that got to be your slogan line. You got keep that as a make that his slogan line. Some way, some expeditiously. I like that.
He came and he was on set all day. And what had happened was his fucking people didn't show up.
Oh.
And this is a problem in the world
Yeah,
of film
say it
and
loud, say it
television.
loud, let 'em know.
Okay? I'm spending a lot of money for 4 years out of my own pocket for the series. And when I got people investing their time, energy to be on set at a 10 a.m. call time, and this man stayed till 10, 11, 12 at night
All
without
day,
shooting
all night.
nothing.
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna give you a scenario with King Barnes, and this is it right here. He came up with that word expeditiously.
Yeah.
I just gave him the scenario, ran down a little bit of script. That was so much one of my favorite scenes that week. I posted that shit, and I don't post it. I posted it. But people got to start showing up for rehearsals. They got to show up on set. And the problem with the black community is that when you got a black director or a melanated director, they look at that.
Yeah.
Because if I was a white man,
They wouldn't have done it.
this behaviors would not be happening. And that's a problem.
Yeah.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. I'm not here to play with you. I'm not here to disrespect you. But we're going to work together. We're going to do the work. And then afterwards, we can go sing Kumbaya all day.
Right.
But when you got this man or this young man, I'm just going to say it, man. This young man been with me for 14 months. Kamari, sorry, Dominique. For 14 months. I deleted all of his scenes. Gone. I trashed them. Because I got rid of the people who was part of that in season 1 and season 2. No, season 2, I'm sorry. So I had to make a conscious decision. I'm sitting there at my computer, and I'm like this. I'm looking at Kamari with the lady playing his mom. I'm looking at the other scenes he's done. And I said, Kamari, I love you. You ain't going nowhere. You my little guy. I called Micheal. I said, Micheal, I'm going to need Kamari on set. Because I'm looking at my computer as I'm doing this. I said, Micheal, I'm going to need Kamari on set. She said, when? I said, I don't give a fuck when he get there, but you make sure he's there. And I hit the delete button. I wiped out everything he did because of them. They didn't deserve it. A lot of people who you see me recast, I got to make a decision. Do I still give them that shine? Or do I just say, you know what, no more disrespect, no more fuck Mikey J or hit this, that, and the third. I had to hook my little man up yesterday, and he killed it.
Congratulations.
14 months.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So,
And that's why this is going to be the #1 show. The
Damn
Tony is going to
right.
be the #1 show. You're speaking into existence. You know, it takes a lot of power and a lot of belief in what you're doing to delete a whole script like that.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do. I want you to understand. I heard what you said. So what you other people may not have got from what he said is honor your commitment. It don't mean if you're getting $8 or $1 million, honor your commitment. You know what I mean? And being a part of a company, Better Green Entertainment, I had that problem coming up as an artist. People think that, because they see you on the video or you getting a couple of lines, boom, you made it. There's nothing else. Then they start getting on CP time. You understand what I'm saying?
Gatekeeper, I'm human first, right? People forget that. They're looking at the impresario. They're looking at the mogul, so to speak, the music person on that totem pole. They're not looking at the fact that I have to write this shit, I produce it, I direct it, I'm editing, I'm color grading, I'm producing the music, the score. I'm doing everything for this series without my immediate team because this is my
your baby,
my vision.
Your vision.
You know, coming from my life. So yes, I have my editors. I got all that, but this here I'm not playing with. So when I got people on set coming from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, or Philadelphia, or California, Atlanta, people who are dedicated on their own dime, I can't play with them.
Yeah,
everybody in here has their contracts, and if they didn't get them yet because they just came on, they're gonna get it. But even in my contracts is different. So
keep talking.
Even my contracts are different. So what I did was, on a corporate level, I said, how can I give this cast some great bonuses without breaking my bank? And I said, I'm gonna pull a George Lucas, I'm gonna pull a Steven Spielberg, and I'm gonna pull a Marvel. I'm giving them merchandising off of their characters. So if I put their character on a T-shirt, on a hoodie, say even a book bag, they get 5% off of whether it's 50,000, 500,000, or whatever it is. They get 5% of that. I signed off on it. They signed off on it, and my executive team and my lawyers, they already for it. The problem is a lot of actors are being not just underpaid, they're being disenfranchised from the industry. They're being one-offed, and that's not right. So I was told, and I didn't mind it. I'm overpaying my actors. Well, guess what? If I'm overpaying them, that means they get to stay in their apartment. They get to keep their house. They get to keep their car. Their kids get to go to daycare, school, whatever the case may be. But the problem is, you got people who don't know my business trying to speak my business and alienating people from being part of T.O.N.Y. And then you got people that come in T.O.N.Y. with a perspective of me, and then they find out it ain't what they heard, what they seen, this, that, and the third. But too late. You want to be. You stay over there with the bullshit. We got a great energy. We got a great family, great cast. So that's why I'm taking care of my actors where I want to take care of them, because I'm going to die one day, and I want them to be taken care of. And it's simple and plain as that. And the next move is what we've been working on for, I think, 4 years, about 4 years now. Because he's the longest running actor here with me, other than Big Chicken. So since we started T.O.N.Y, we've been trying to get daycare. So I'm trying to set up a daycare for the mothers or the single fathers who want to be on set, but they can't afford a babysitter. So that's what we've been working on for about, not 4 years, like 2.5 years now. So there's a lot that I'm doing for the series outside of what everyone else is not doing for theirs. I want my people to retire. No one at 60-something years old should still be fucking working. Somebody in their 50s should still not be working. Live your dream. If your dream is to be in front of the camera, then do what Free Norday is doing. Kamari, Diamond, Kim. Be in front of the camera, but be in front of a camera that's not just gonna respect you, but they're gonna love you, they're gonna honor you, they're gonna cherish you. No matter what you go through on camera, whether it's back and forth, or that's the minute shit. The bigger picture is y'all on the same journey together.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I love the fact that when Free came, right? Me and Free bumped a serious head.
Oh, tell us.
We bumped a serious head,
Tell us.
If we would have seen each other, it would have been on a popping type shit. But yo, he did something I've never seen. I've never seen this shit, and we both. I'm an X Street, whatever. He's not, but that doesn't mean he ain't no punk.
Yeah,
no, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
Oh, when he came to me and he said, "Yo,
I ain't no punk."
He said, "Yo, man, yo, that right?" And what the conversation we had, yo, that was the biggest Malcolm and Martin moment right there. Real talk. And I fucks with him forever. Even outside of this series, I rocks with my brother, yo.
That's
for real.
dope. That's dope. Shout out. I saw Jose step in the building. Extremities ENT in the building.
Yeah.
I Access Radio family as well. Make sure y'all check them out. What you on Thursdays now? Wednesdays. All right, make sure y'all check them out. We're gonna talk after this. I'll put the schedule up. I messed up. I'm glad how y'all broke that down, and we're gonna get back to it. What I got to say about this, and y'all should have heard this, because I think a lot of us are old enough in the room to understand this. Don't judge a book by its cover, and you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Your team is either going to know or they're not gonna know. And once again, I know from being an independent owner, a lot of people were saying one thing, a lot of people were saying another thing, but as long as the people that's in your circle know what's really going on, forget about everybody else.
And I'll give you another one.
And can't please them all.
Your problem with him is not my problem with you.
Right.
A lot of people don't get that.
Right.
Oh, a lot of people
Right.
don't get that. A lot of people don't get that.
That's
a lot of
a
people
fact.
don't get that. So we're gonna get back to this. We're gonna start with you now. So your character, what would you like to see in the future for your character going forward? Something that he don't know. Something that you feel like you can go to him and say, you know what? You know, everybody, think I'm a cop. Maybe I'm gonna do something crooked next week and then go back.
Honestly, I would like to see him push my acting ability.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that I don't get typecasted as a tough crooked cop or you know, former thug turned cop. Like maybe I have a little emotional scene, you know.
Emotional
see a loved one pass away and I gotta cry or something. Like I never cried before on camera. You know, I don't even think I can, but I could definitely try my hardest to do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I would like him to push. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I would like him to push me.
Don't
a
put him
little
with the cougar though. That's already taken.
Listen, I was just telling Dominique that I'm calling her by her cast character.
No,
name,
I like how you doing it. I like how you doing it.
I said, yo, he just gave me an idea. I just told her that just now, so yeah.
Okay. Well, same question for you. What's something about your character that you would like to see come to life that he doesn't know about?
Well, same thing what Free says. I wanted to be like, I was hoping like in the future, like it would be like something in an emotional scene or somewhere where like he gets angry and shit like that. We did had it before, but he, like Mikey said, he kind of deleted of the scene of that. But I'm sure he'll come up with something.
Yeah, he has some great scenes, man.
What was the scene that he had that you felt was great that you really missed that you just have to recreate?
Not the one with Billy Black. I deleted that one because it didn't make any sense to have him. It was just too much going on. But one scene in particular is the one with his mom. You know, when he was telling his mom about the police academy and she was asking him. That was a very nurturing moment for him because his mother was the United States DA, district attorney, and she was proud of him and stuff like that. A lot of mothers, younger mothers, don't give their kids any gratification, like they flowers, like I'm proud of you. They don't do that, and I see that a lot. Even some older mothers, you know. So I want his character to have that moment, like, wow, my mom just told me she's proud of me.
That's what's up.
You know?
Yeah,
So
that's what's up.
That's
I
what
like
it's really about.
All right, now we gotta go to you. All right, you the serious actor in the building. All right, we can tell you've been doing this for a while now. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you straightforward. All right, you and Detective Devon got something going on?
Hell no.
That guy.
That's Detective Cage.
I don't know who. So I want to see if you knew his sexy name. Y'all got something going on?
No.
That 3 dicks thing. It sounds like something going on. We want to know the truth. Tell us the truth. We want to know what's going on between y'all. You don't speak to older cops like that. What's going on?
I curse all of them out.
You curse all of them out?
Yes, I do.
All right. So tell us something about your role that you would like people to get besides the chewing ass part. You know that.
Well, actually, the great thing that I love about my role is that, like, and I think I bring this out, that I can smile too, I can laugh, I can joke. I don't want to be typecast, like he said, just as, yeah, I do curse everybody out, but I also laugh. I can be with my girls. I be like, yeah, I smile. And there's a series out on TV that this woman, she's just always like mean, right? Face, never smiling. And I think of that consciously because I don't want to be portrayed like that. Like, yeah, I'm Dominique, but I got jokes too, but I can switch up real quick. Don't get it twisted. Don't forget who the fuck I am. So, but I do get emotional in a scene. And yeah, I don't want to give him no ideas. I know he gonna give me some shit. So, yeah.
So, is there a scene that you've been in when you had to say nothing, but you still showed a lot so far yet?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I always show. Yeah, yeah. My eyes say a lot of things, so I don't have to say nothing sometimes.
Nah, Free is right,
No,
yo.
for real.
I seen it the other day. I didn't know what he was talking about. Because me, as I'm filming it, I'm like, okay, yo, her expressions are there. But he said it the other day, and then I looked in the camera last night, and I said, damn, that was crazy. I said, you know, you look just like with Felicia Rashad on camera right now. Like that?
Yeah,
it was a
thank
serious
you.
face. I'm like, oh,
That's what's up. Now, Free, before we get out of here, okay, once again, this is the Tony's Takeover, all right? Tell them again, Mike, what the Tony is about, please. They might not understand.
So T.O.N.Y, Top of New York, a Michael Stephen Paul crime series is basically about everything that's been going on in the South Bronx since forever, whether it's credit card swiping, drug dealing, you name it. The good, the bad, the ugly of the borough. And that's really it, man.
Can I say something about
Yeah,
his
of
writing?
course. Yeah, go
real
ahead.
quick?
Come on. Yeah, come on. It's a takeover.
And I think this is important for 2026. Like, he not cheating. He not using AI, Chat GPT.
No.
None of that. This is about his life, and I've seen him change things up on set.
On set.
And I could see the look in his face, like he'd be like,
even off the dome.
Yeah,
and then when he gets it right, he gets excited like
Yeah.
a little kid. Oh, free, change your shirt, 'cause we gonna do this, we gonna do this,
Yeah.
we gonna walk from over here.
That's a
And she-
fact.
so he's
on
not
on
using,
set, in rehearsal, in the car, driving.
because let's face it, we all know nowadays people is writing books and doing this and doing that, and then Chat GPT got a lot to do with that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Salute.
Congratulations.
She Kim, we I had to do a 24-hour turnaround. We went to
Make sure you
North
talk to the mic.
Carolina.
so I had to do a 24-hour turnaround. So I moved to North Carolina 18 months ago. I sold both my homes and I just moved down there. And I asked Kim to do me a favor. I just met this lady when I asked her. And she said, yo, what time we leaving?
Wow.
So we went to North Carolina to drop off, was it Billy Black or something? We went to do something.
No, y'all was going to, and then y'all decided not to go, or something like that. And then we went for the casting call.
That's right.
when we went
That's right.
after that.
That's how we
Yeah.
met Xavier.
Mhm.
So we went to Winston-Salem. We did the casting call. We turned right back around.
And then
I dropped off Kim, and then I turned right back around.
No, we filmed.
No, I'm saying, like, yeah, we filmed, but then I had to go right back to North Carolina. I come up here every week driving 10, 12 hours every week. Every week without no care in the world. Like, straight up. Like, when you on the road that long, a lot of people don't realize anything can happen.
Yeah.
You can get pulled over, you get an overzealous cop, some brutals, and then it's a lot going on. You know, it's just a lot. But I want my cast to make it. So I put myself on the back burner. My health, I got diabetes. I developed a serious, real bad sciatica from the driving, amongst other things. I haven't been able to get to the dentist to fulfill my dental appointment for my 2 teeth. It's a lot that I put on the back burner for my cast because I want them to make it. I want their family and their friends and their associates, but especially the people who didn't believe in them, who didn't want to give them opportunity to see this shit. So if I die day tomorrow, at least I can die happy for them.
Stop putting your health on the back.
Right,
burner, brother.
exactly.
No, I'm good.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is like
Yeah.
that the driving.
Yeah, it's
the
exhausting.
driving, she drove, and I got motions, I got aggressive motion sickness. If you don't know what that means, meaning once I get in a car and it starts moving, I'm done. But with her driving, it was a wrap, yo. I didn't get sick. I was in that back seat with my car, my reclines like a bed. I'm like this knocked out.
Until I did the Dukes of Hazzard stunt.
Yeah.
Good old boy.
Yeah, man.
Once again,
That's
this is
another
Tony
story.
Takeover on Behind Enemy Lines on our Access Radio. Stay tuned in, ladies and gentlemen. Stop looking at the time and just take the information in and start watching the show as soon as this show is over, okay? Don't leave us yet. We got more to come, all right?
TopofNewYork.com.
Congratulate y'all all on what y'all was doing. And listen, man. It's all right that they looked at you as a cop when you was young. All right. Forget about the crooked stuff. Seriously. Most people, when they see cops, they see what? Superheroes and saviors.
Respect.
So you made a lot of people comfortable. All of y'all that say y'all look like cops when y'all was kids, people were comfortable around you. They just didn't want to tell you. So salute with that, okay? We're going to cut to another video.
Hey, Gay, 1 sec.
Go.
Can I say something? This person just came in the room.
Okay.
So the African American Day Parade was last year, right? And I knew this person a long time from the industry. So I utilized someone within the cast to quarterback some things that I had already coached. I started. I'm thinking the messages are getting through, yada, yada, they're not getting through. So there's a young lady here who actually, I really respect her so much. She brought Deborah Coco through. I had sent Coco the invite, regardless. So Coco was supposed to play the district attorney, y'all, before Laurent. So now I have my USDA back, and now we have her partner, Ms. P, here too. So Coco is definitely part of the cast.
Coco. Salute.
Did we just get another exclusive?
Yeah, you did.
We just got another exclusive. Where's we on the road with? Is that two exclusives on the road?
I see Coco, and I'm being just very honest, because I know you a long time. I see Coco in a lot of stuff. But when I put it in this, everything else is negated. I'm going to have her looking like the shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all I got to say on that.
Nice, nice.
What's up?
So we're going to switch to another video. I want to thank y'all once again
Thank
for everything
you.
that y'all doing. Keep doing what y'all doing. If y'all got social media, y'all can drop it right
Oh,
now.
yes. Yeah.
All right, I'm Free Norday. That's my full name. That's my real name, my stage name, PHREENORDE on all platforms.
All right. My handle is whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit? That's a candy bar. Come on, Daddy.
He don't even know about that. He don't know about that. That's
I'm
old
the
school.
only one
I knew that. I'm just saying. He young. Yeah.
But yeah, my IG is Dear World WLDX.
Okay. We're going to wait for the lady.
I'm sorry. My name is Kim Seabrook on Facebook. Everything else is Good Look Seabrook. That's SEABROOK. Good Look Seabrook.
Ooh, okay. Cut to the video, DJ. She scared me.
Hold on. Yeah, but not.
I got text in my phone I don't respond to. If you think we got an issue, that's beyond you. Niggas catch vapors when they heat to them. Make so smooth, I ain't even gotta speak to them. Set it off, chuck them out the window. Stand firm, never break code. Shit was written in blood, fuck a transfusion. If the British get low, grams moving. I don't trust a soul, so I don't mind taking one. Snakes don't get me rattled. Never could relate to them. Niggas get the plot and make them one with the landscape. They riding for you, clip the fan base. Tumble down the stairs, I'm like Cuddy with the burner. Arguing with niggas, names never heard of. Hollow fuck around, make a legend out of them. Pour liquor on the page, people crying about them. Talk heavy, 100 in the left lane. Hood ain't been the same since we lost Kane. I can't lie, I was submerged in the darkness. Lack of love only made a nigga use my heart less. I'm here to make ends. Shit is filled with fake friends, surrounded by them killers. Never know when you gon' meet your end. Kicking in your front door, family get a transfer. Tell them be calm before Nina throw a tantrum. Can't show them mercy, niggas wouldn't spare me none. Life is such a bitch, I started dicking down the baddest one. Say them niggas strapped, why they steady getting robbed? Streets ain't for everybody, stick to the 9 to 5. Play inside the trenches, got it out the mud. Did it for my dogs, did it for the love. Know my time is coming, I can sense it, I can feel it. Half them niggas capping, talking shit, boy I live it. Demons lurking, disturbing with my chemistry, destroying niggas mentally, feeding off the Hennessy. Ex been told niggas stop being greedy, but they ain't listen. Shells left bleeding. This for them niggas up north getting full off the Jack Mac. This is for them ones with the burner and the knapsack. This is for them ones making magic with the pot. Wizard with the stove top. Niggas up north getting full off the Jack Mac. This is for them ones with the burner and the knapsack. This is for them ones making magic with the pot. Wizard with the stove top. Look. Devil want my soul, I can feel him reaching. Losing faith made me question some religious teachings. Put my trust inside the wrong bitches. Chasing Mona Lisa had me holding up the wrong picture. I envision Basquiat, I draw something in the body drop. It don't take much for me to get you tried. Picture worth 1,000 words, but a gun equals one sentence. Life could flash before your eyes, hope you don't miss it. Moving transparent, don't need new cases. I need blue faces, fuck the screw faces. Change the scenery, dreams don't mean shit when you living in a nightmare. Success is what I might fear. I did time, now I cherish every moment of it. Life's a bitch, but I never have a crush on it. I played blocks when it was lit outside. Had mom stressing like, boy, what you did outside? Ain't no pride in that. I wish I could get them summers back. A rap sheet ain't got no funds attached. This is what you niggas lack. Y'all writing songs with no feeling, no foundation, but expect to hit the ceiling. Yeah, as we living to die, how long do it take for this pain to subside? I took losses I ain't learned from. Fought demons so long that I became one. These shook niggas trying to stir something. Shit, the nerve of them. These niggas wanna play the streets until I curve something. I speak goat, y'all cat pig Latin. Born gangsta, I'm from that fabric. I'm all action way, I just rap it. I remember being down to my last buck. Shit, that was hard luck. I made change, never changed up. See, I was told, put your change up. In case your cold D's change up. Have you in them chains stuck? I'm feeling like 45 on a comeback. Just drop double nickel at the guard. These New York streets that made me heartless. Nigga, please don't make for them niggas up north getting full off the Jack Mac. This is for them ones with the burner and the knapsack. This is for them ones making magic with the pot. Wizard with the stove top. Niggas up north getting full off the Jack Mac. This is for them ones with the burner and the knapsack. This is for them ones making magic with the pot. Nigga. Wizard with the stove top.
Welcome back, ladies. No need to adjust the screen. And gentlemen, y'all better be tuned in. This is Behind Enemy Lines on iAccess Radio every other Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on all social media apps and the 357 live out, or was it the TuneIn app, 365? We everywhere, right? So there's no excuses why you're not tuning into what's going on. Don't adjust the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I got moved off the couch, and it's for a good reason, all right? It's the Tony Takeover Day, the media day, all right? We got all the cast, or almost all the cast here, because there's going to be some new members after they watch the show and see what's going on. I see a lot of people going to be looking out for Mr. Michael. You know what I'm saying? It's Mr. Michael today, Mr. Michael, all right? From music to going behind the scenes now and behind the lens and bringing together his movies and now his crime series. Mike, let us know who's on the couch with you, and we're going to get this thing rolling.
Oh, man. Starting with Behind the Scenes magazine. That's how I met this lady. I'm on the cover. Miss Nubia Christos, playing the role of Nancy Alvarez. We got my brother all the way from Philly. Man, I met this guy through a very good friend of mine from the WB. His show is on Channel 11. And that's how I met this brother right here, Tommy Brown, playing Lieutenant Branson. And
Can't believe you're a cop, bro.
Just
can't believe this. I'll continue. I'll digress. I apologize.
And next to me is a long time person who's become a friend, but started out as an actress with me for a very long time, Miss Katrina Carter, model and everything, man. She's playing the role of Venice Staten, a high-end fashion stylist with a very, very deep situation going on.
Okay. So now for you three, I'm going to ask this question so each one of you can answer it, all right? Are y'all new actors and actresses? Is this y'all first time or y'all been around before? We can start from here. Yeah, you.
No, I'm a theater actress.
Oh,
I started at 8 years old, knowing my
You got a
lines.
ringer? You brought in a ringer?
I didn't. That's
You
my.
were-
That's
He didn't
That's the
know.
ace
So
of
I didn't get
the
the. I interviewed everybody. We have a vetting system, right? We interview, we audition, then we check the criminal background. I didn't do that because they honored me on the magazine, Behind the Scenes magazine.
That's dope.
Right. Rest in peace for
how
Johnny
things
Flory.
work. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Look how things work. Go ahead.
Yes, and I started acting at 8 years old. I've done off-Broadway shows. I've also had experience with film acting. I was on a featured extra role in Orange is the New Black. And I was mean grilling in the cafeteria, mean grilling in court, mean grilling in the day room, looking very angry. I didn't have any lines then, but it was building up my repertoire on a professional stage. I also played in Boycott, the story of Martin Luther King in Atlanta. I had 23 years of acting experience, and I've done radio from cable TV, and I have an album out. I'm a classical hip hop artist.
Okay. Well, I meant to say that before the young gentleman left. He sent in a song, so he's gonna be on our Chucky's Cut next week. That's our artist independent segment. So since you got an album, I expect you to send me a song.
Okay.
So we can play it. Hey, Wiz, we gonna hold him to that, Wiz. We're gonna be expecting some more music, all right? Next question, moving on to the cop. I don't know how you became a cop. How you let him get you like that?
Well, my name Tommy Brown. I'm from Philly. I'm not new to acting.
Okay.
I've done Hollywood films, independent films. I'm in a Life Jennings story. The only cast member from Philly that's in that. So I play a real big role in that. I can't wait for that to come out. I played the role as Lucifer. I play the devil.
I
And-
actually like that show, Lucifer, too. It's a dope show.
Yeah, it
Have
is.
you ever seen it?
I
It's a
watched
dope
it.
show. Dope
I
show.
watched everything
Yeah.
with people that played like those kind of characters. Someone real big had that role.
Oh, yeah?
I can't really say,
Oh, we're gonna talk behind the scenes.
but we can.
Okay.
And what happened? They couldn't keep it. Then one thing about me is I don't put names out there because I beat somebody for the role.
Yeah.
And I got the role. I went down there and did it, and they said I turned it into like a horror movie the way I did my character. You know, because I can play multiple characters, so not just cops, but I played cops too. I played COs, and that Lucifer role is real big. I got a Pro TV series. That's the series out in Philly that I did. Got Clifton Powell in that. A lot of cast from The Wire. And I got a lot of independent films out there. So I've been around for a while.
All right,
Been
congrats.
around.
Congrats. To the model.
Oh, Amari Hardwick too. I worked with him. I got a film with him too.
Nice.
It's called Fells High coming out. So
Okay.
I was a cop in that.
Cops are not bad things. I'm just saying, he didn't tell me to bring the whole precinct. He brought the whole precinct for the show. You know? Al, you better have nothing illegal back there. To the model.
So I'm Miss Full Figure USA 2019 New York. And that's what I do. And I met Mikey years ago. I was in Time Matters.
Okay.
And that was the first. And then I've done like some videos and different things like that. But he put me in the first one, and that's how I met and stayed in contact. And now we're doing this one with them. So I like it.
All right, so this is not Mr. Mike's word. This is my words, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna look at y'all as the veterans, since y'all got so much experience, okay? What do you guys help the newer actors and actresses with when you see them on set? If they're struggling maybe with a line or two, or if they're getting down, or they think they didn't hit something, or maybe something that they could bring to that actor at that time or that character at that time to help them. What do you guys help them with?
I'm not doing anything. Mikey's the director, and seriously, he's the one that helps you from start to finish, from cadence to expressions in your face to the blocking. He's doing everything. So if they come to us for questions, we might be able to answer, but Mikey takes control of pretty much everything.
Okay, Mike, you are not in control right now, okay? I want you to come from that angle as if someone from the
If
cast
somebody
came
did
to you.
come to
because
me?
y'all like veterans,
Well, I would say that when you're in rehearsal, it's a live rehearsal we have. But when you're studying your lines before you get to rehearsal, always remember the last line that the person in front of you is speaking, and that is your cue to come in. Then when you have your last line, remember to take a breath, and then they will start speaking. So that's what advice I would give them.
I like
they
that.
act.
There's several things. A lot of new actors, they have a tendency to rush it. Even though they know it, they rush it, and they know it doesn't come off how it should for that character. And I always tell them, you got to have like timing. You got like poise. Like, don't rush it, because if you rush it, it's gonna come off different. If you just poise yourself, like take your time. Now, I'm not saying go slow, but just add a steady and say your lines, like your words and everything. Take your time. It'll come off like that. So I always give them that advice, especially if they new.
Mhm.
Because they're new, they don't know the timing, they don't know the cadence. Sometimes they don't know the expressions they should have, like face wise. They really don't know.
Mhm.
So that's what I usually tell them is to like poise.
Dope.
Yeah.
For the model.
Well, I always say look for that key word that's going to help you to remember when you're about to start your line, because I think that helps. And also, what helped me is doing it, recording it, and then listening back as I keep practicing, because my memory, I want to be able to remember, so that's how I remember.
Yeah.
So I'll record it back and listen and keep practicing, so make sure I got it how he wants to hear it.
Mhm. And the reason why I asked that question, because, you know, being a sports guy, you know what I mean, and being a team guy, like when you have veterans on the team, sometimes the new players won't go to them for advice, you know what I mean? And it's great that you do everything, but sometimes you got to use the tools that are next to you too to make your job a little bit easier. I think it's still going to bring your dream across, but it brings that camaraderie together for the team to really work. So you don't, even though you're the new guy in the building, you don't gotta act brand new. You know what I mean? And a lot of new people need to hear that, especially, you know, up and coming actors and actresses. You know, they feel like, oh well, that's the A room. I can't go next to the A room because that actor's off limits to me. I heard it's like that sometimes in the game, and that's why I asked that question, y'all, since y'all have some experience. So you know, so the new people out there that's watching this can say, you know what? I can go and do that and not be afraid, because a lot of people are just afraid because they're like, you know what? Am I too old? You know, should I not be doing this? Is it a dream that I shouldn't be chasing? And this T.O.N.Y situation is giving people to see different ages, different frames, different skill sets, all working together. That's why this is about to be number one.
It
You know what I mean?
is.
And that's why I asked that way. So I'm glad you put us on that mic, make sure that everything is put together. But we the players. He's just the coach. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
We're gonna get that
Well,
Emmy.
I'm glad you asked that question because, and Nubia's answer and actually all three of the answers was really on point. So what I started doing is utilizing Big Chicken, who's become a veteran, and a few other actors, to where I don't have to go into rehearsal as much to run the rehearsal, because they know what I'm looking for, what I want. So I've been utilizing the actors now to help with rehearsal, so I can focus on writing and meetings that I gotta have and stuff like that. So the Big Chicken's been doing a real good job with that.
Okay. So once again, this is a question for all of y'all that I want to ask. This is something that you have to love to do.
Yes.
Right? You have to
Yes.
love to do it, right? What made you fall in love at what point? I mean, at 8 years old.
Yeah.
That's pretty young to know.
School plays.
School plays?
Yes,
What
camp
did you
plays.
remember the school play that took you there, that made you want to do it?
I would have to say I remember playing Miss Blossom. That was the name of the character, and I also had the fortune to have TV production as a subject in junior high school in the Bronx. So I played different characters and also used the machines back then, the special effects, the cameras, the wide shots. We learned TV production and made videos in school. So that really made me get the acting bug. But if I have to give credit to one actress, I would have to give credit to two, and that's Cicely Tyson and Danielle Spencer.
That's a good name right there. I like Cicely
Yeah,
Tyson.
she got a smart mouth, and I had a smart mouth, so I figured, why can't I get paid instead of getting the spanking? You know what I'm saying?
You know. I gotta say something before you answer. You know who you remind me of? You remember that show Courthouse? I mean, Night Court.
Marshall.
Remember that show on that? You remind me of the bail lift lady.
Oh, that's my favorite comedian.
Yo, when you sat down when I saw you come in the room, that's what I saw when I saw you. I was like,
My
yo,
favorite
she reminds me
comedian.
of the Night Court bail lift lady. If y'all never seen that show, go check it out. She's funny as hell.
Yes,
I
she
love her. So, gentleman in the middle.
Repeat
Officer,
that.
can I
Repeat
call
that.
you officer? Which one? Officer, sir? Which one?
No, lieutenant, bro.
Lieutenant. Oh, I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant
You got
Grant.
stripes. I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I don't want to promise.
Can you repeat that? Repeat
Yes,
the question.
yes, sir. I want a lawyer. I want a lawyer. When did you get the acting bug? What makes you love getting up and still doing it?
Man, what gave me the acting bug, right? Well, first, I never wanted to be an actor.
Oh, really?
I was an artist.
Mm.
I won the Apollo Theater before.
Congrats.
Came from Philly up to New York. I never wanted to be an actor. My DJ at the time moved to Connecticut from Philly, and he started a TV show. It was called Headbanger Video.
Mm-hmm.
It started in New Haven, Connecticut. I took it to Philly, but he told me, I want you to bring Headbanger Video to Philly, and I want you to host it. Now I'm like, no, wait a minute. I'm an artist. I'm not a host. So I'm not a host. I never did it. But I brought the show to Philadelphia. Ended up getting it on TV. I was the host. And, I got out there, grassroots marketing with a camera, meeting people, networking. And I started doing interviews. And I didn't really know I was that good. I didn't know. So as time went on, I started tapping into celebrities because people knew about my show. I started interviewing a lot of big names in the industry. Kept on my relationships too. And there was someone over in the corner that was watching me do interviews. And they came over to me afterwards and said, can I ask you a question? Where do you get who writes your question? I said, they just come off the top. I'm a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
It's like freestyling almost.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, I think you should try a movie script. And I said, nah, I don't want to be no actor. That's not what I want to do. So 2-3 years later, I took her up on that offer. I tried it and never looked back.
Wow.
And I ended up doing Hollywood films and, So I'm from the music industry with music, but that's how I started. So I never wanted to be an actor. And here I am today, sitting with y'all.
On the T.O.N.Y team. There we go. On the T.O.N.Y
Number
team.
one show.
Number one show.
And we're going to get that Emmy.
I'm supporting it. I'm just going to be here. So when did you get the acting bug?
When however many years ago Mikey hit me up. but the best part of it was that first film with all the rehearsing, and then when it actually went into the movie theater, when I went to Brooklyn at the theater to watch it in the movie theater, I was like, I just loved it. It was just something different after all the rehearsing, and then you actually go into the movie theater and you see it. And then it went to, he was all over, but then I traveled to Maryland and saw it in another movie theater. I was like, wow, I want to keep doing this.
You're on a big screen. I can't imagine that, because I get
That's
hyped over a
surreal.
video. So to be sitting in like an IMAX and be like, yo, that's me right there.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I might stand outside and give out autographs for free. I just might. If I see y'all out there, I understand why. We're gonna start with you again. Tell us a little bit about your character. This is the same question for all of y'all. A little bit about your character and what you see you have to bring out in that character when the show is going.
My character is Nancy Alvarez. I'm the widow of Mr. Alvarez, the drug dealer, and I am the mother of Big Chicken, star of the show. And what I have to bring out to the character is, first of all, she's a halfway crook. She stopped doing what she was doing. And now she's trying to get her son off the street. She finally got her life, where it needs to be, where it should have been. And she's sorry that her son is out on the street. It hurts her. Her father, her husband was abusive towards her. My son defended me, against his father. And it hurts her that he's out on the street selling drugs while she has left that life alone. So I'm a halfway crook, halfway in, halfway out. And I have to be a crook to get him out. And I'd like to see him out in the series, which is a fat chance because he's really in there.
He's knee deep, huh?
He's knee deep.
Okay. Lieutenant?
So I just got my script like a day or two ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just got the script. What I see out of that character, playing Lieutenant, I see he's highly respected. He won't take the fall from nobody else. He'll get you out of here. If it's gonna be you, it's gonna be you, not me. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But yeah, I just got the script the other day, so it's a highly respected lieutenant. I got a couple cops I gotta straighten out.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And I didn't tell him this either. And I had a dream last night because I was with him last night.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
You are in a safe space
We were in the
behind
same
enemy
place.
lines.
We was in the
We
same-
don't get no pause. Lieutenant, you ain't got to pause nothing, Lieutenant. This is behind the enemy lines. This is safe space. You know better than that, right? We don't do the pause and no homo, right? This is grown man TV, right?
All right, go, man.
Go ahead,
Funny.
Lieutenant. I apologize.
But the
Well,
dream,
taking that from the record.
the dream was the answer to one of your questions you asked earlier. Is
Mm.
what could you see the character?
Mhm.
And I had a dream last night that my character, we know it's a Bronx-based
Yeah.
series, but in my dream, I tapped into Philly because I'm from there. It was like I met someone down in Philly that I used to live in New York, and they moved to Philly. I went to visit them, you know, and they used to be a cop too. So that was my dream. So when you asked that question, I was sitting over there. I'm like, damn, that was my dream last night.
Message.
So yeah,
I can dig it.
That's crazy.
To the model.
Well, you want to know where I want my character to go? Is that what you said?
Yeah, tell us about your character and something that you try to bring out so that people get to see.
So she's fashion queen. So I enjoy my character, but she's also strung out. So you know, I don't want to be strung out. You know, I want to be clean. I want to get the monkey off my back. So I want that to happen, and hopefully, you know, somewhere along the line that you know, she's clean and she gets a good life with a good man.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you the director, you the writer.
Hey, why she don't want to run around pregnant and
All
all?
right, so I'm gonna give you some. Well, how they say tea, right?
Yeah,
I'm
give
gonna
us some tea. Give us some
right?
tea. Give us some tea.
The monkey on her back is not cocaine. It's her ex-husband. Once she gets him off her back, then she's good to go.
So I want a new man.
It's really deep. It's really deep. So I wanted to show that with her character, Venice. A lot of women go through a lot of bullshit with men. Let's put it on the table.
That's why we got behind enemy lines.
So a lot of us are not the kings we claim to be. But sometimes it's not to a fault of our own. Sometimes a lot of us are ignorant to the fact that we are kings, can be kings, but we weren't nurtured that way. It could be part of the fault of a fatherless home, a motherless home, or both. So with her character, her husband, yes, he is not a king. He cannot even claim to be. But he has a queen. And there was always two types of queens. There was a queen that used her body to start wars. And there was a queen who sat right on the side of that throne as a consultant. See, a lot of men don't know that
That's
it's
right.
the queen who actually ran the household, ran the castle.
Don't be casting my wife up.
But
Don't do
we
that.
ain't
Don't do that.
gonna
Don't
go.
do that.
We gonna go.
You got mess up my Saturday. Don't do that. I got a happy home.
Oh my God. Sorry, man. So with her character, sometimes you really do have to put the woman and give her flowers. You have to give a woman her flowers for being not just a nurturer, but she's also a provider. She don't have to provide financially. Maybe she's providing spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. It's not just a physical thing with a woman and a man. So her role, her character is very, very deep.
Okay.
And I can't wait to finish it.
All right. So after this last question, we're going to roll to a video. Then we're going to bring on the rest of the cast. Once again, Mike, tell them what we talking about.
T.O.N.Y, Top of New York, a Mike Super Crown Series. TopofNewYork.com.
And it's the number what?
#1 show
We gotta get
and
this
the
together.
Emmy.
We got to get this together. Okay.
The Number Emmy.
one
Let's-
show.
Let's try that again. You say what you say, and y'all say number one.
Number one.
You ready?
Number
What-
one show, number one.
It's up to y'all. Y'all work it out.
Number
one
What
show.
we talking about? What we talking about, Mike?
You are now watching Tony Day at IAT's studio, T.O.N.Y, Top of New York, a Mike Super Crown Series. #1
Number
show.
one
The
show.
number one
Make sure
show.
y'all going streaming. Now, I want each of y'all to answer this, and then we're going to go on to the next ones. Tell me something that happened on set that nobody knows about, but it's funny as hell.
Uh-oh.
Come on, give us some. Give us some.
Well, for me, I'm trying to forget Nancy. My character forgot that she was a crook. And she saw it's going to be on, and she says, "Wait." She starts thinking, "Wait a minute, maybe these cops. Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Maybe
Wait, can we just do one more of that scenario?
Yeah.
Where's Xavier? You go. All right.
Okay, yeah, we don't
But
make a
yeah,
mess.
you
Go,
can
go.
do it then.
Okay, basically, she saw something. I don't want to give everything away, and the cops are at her door. So they ask her what happened. She's like, "Well," and then she starts thinking, maybe I shouldn't snitch. After all, I was in that life myself. So she tells the cops, "I'm not fucking with y'all. Y'all gotta leave."
No, that ain't what she said. She goes, you know what? I ain't fucking with y'all. Y'all gotta leave. Get the fuck out.
Telling the cops this.
I know you got you just got your script. So have you really been on set yet, or you not on set?
I was on
All right, so
yesterday.
good. So go give us something funny that
Something
happened.
that happened funny?
Yeah, that maybe you know, nobody else don't know.
No, it was what me and him was going over our lines, so I could pick it up.
Mhm.
And Detective Graves, and we going over our lines, and I'm like,
Yo, that's a dead rat right there.
he was like, "Oh yeah, we got come on." Hey, I'm like, I was dying. I looked at him like, really? He was just like, "Yeah, come on, let's get back to it." I said, "Yo, it's a rat right." Like, all right, but Philly got rats, but not like that was a little. I was kind of like
husky.
Yeah, we'll see them. That's different. You know what I mean? Like I always hear the rats in I seen one. I was here years ago in the subway, and I seen one. First time ever in my life seen one look like a chihuahua. I was like,
You said Chihuahua. I was gonna say pug. They be like little
like
pugs
it was
out there.
I thought it was a dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A little pug.
And I'm looking, I'm like, yo, they ain't lying when they said the New York rats. Like I'm from Philly, I ain't never seen.
I don't
that
know
before.
why they so damn big down
Yeah.
there. I have no idea.
Good
I have
food.
I have no idea.
But when he did that was hilarious. He had like, oh nah, come on, let's get back. And I'm like, yeah, that was mine.
That's great concentration. For the model.
Nothing I really could think of too funny, but
Come
I don't
on,
know.
Your wardrobe ain't malfunction. Something. Come on, give us
No,
something.
thank God. Don't put that in existence.
I'm just saying it could
No,
happen
but
in
you
the
know,
script.
there was. I kept going over a scene with Big Chicken like 100 times. There was one word I just never could remember. Big Chicken said, "When I do like something, he did something. That's you gonna remember the word." And he did it. That's what he was saying. That he helps people, and he did it. You ain't know something. He made me tell him myself. He did it, and I remembered it because he.
All right. So what was the word?
Hold
on. Al, play the video, Al. Hold on, give y'all social medias if y'all have it. Al, go to the video.
Nubia the MC on all platforms.
Mine is The Real Tommy Brown, HBV. I'm on Facebook, Instagram.
Okay.
I'm Katrina Carter everywhere in Hershey Girl 914.
All right. She forgot the word, y'all. Al, play the video.
Ain't no fun in starting over. I give in chance and chance. Feel like my dog is running over. People say it's a bad romance. Let's keep on dancing for the moment. You be the type to distract my plans. Put me in a trance and leave me open. Lose my track of staying focused. Your pheromones got me hypnotized. I can't describe the thing you say. You make me fall in line. I start on you. You break my pride. I built it up and now it's in disguise. Oh, use a drug, you keep me running back to back. Need your touch, cause we can't have enough of that. They say they know you and I cannot hide, cause we too attached. Ain't no denying that. Swear your love is so tricky, 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 tricky. I cannot trade my phone for someone so iffy, 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 iffy. It made no sense at all because you're so wishy-washy, wishy-washy. I'd rather walk and cry first, I need closure. Closure from you. So long to you. So long to you. My sweet. I could not dream of falling for someone so if it. It made no sense at all because you're so wishy-washy. I'd rather walk and crawl below you, so sticky. Stop with you.
You are now locked in. The future of radio and podcast.
Behind the Enemy Lines is a podcast when we talking about relationships from the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. All right, so come to the front of the congregation. And we're going to start some trouble.
High Access Radio.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is the extended version of Behind the Enemy Lines, ladies and gentlemen. Behind the Enemy Lines is a podcast where we talk about relationships from the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. Hosted by me and my brother Wiz. Listen, this is the T.O.N.Y takeover today, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't have to adjust your screens. We got like a good 45% of the cast that came through today that's going to tell y'all why they're the number one show up and coming. It's brought to you by my man Mikey. It's going to be Mr. Mike. I'm calling him Mr. Mike. My fault. Mr. Mike. All right. He's on his business tip today. All right. Mr. Mike. All right. This is a crime series. All right. It's going to be some killing, some wheeling and dealing. You know, we done had some drug dealers, some people with monkeys on their back. All right, so we're going to continue to learn about these characters and what they bring to the show. So, Mike, let us know who they are from left to right.
All right. First started with Mr. Ray Marcus over there on the far left, playing the role of Mr. Kyle Jerome, introduced to me by Mr. Mike Saunders. His character is New York State Assemblyman Kyle Jerome. And you talk about monkeys on their back, well, that's the ultimate monkey right there. No, he's going to have his foot on everybody's neck, so that's what I mean by that. Introducing to the cast, man, Miss P playing Bronx District Attorney Blanche. She has a great relationship with Deborah Coco, who just came on board as well, with her character as a U.S. District Attorney. In the middle is one of my another long tenure, Mr. Jose Pena Jr., playing the role of Rockport Beaumont, a.k.a. Rocky. And then right here, this man's a legend in his own right, sports talk radio and everything else. I've known him when I did his radio show so many years ago. Mr. R. Page, who's playing the role of Christopher Staten, the attorney. He's more of a consigliere to the Cortez crime family. So he has a deep story as well. You mentioned something earlier about everybody has their own story. I purposely did that. I didn't want the show to be just about one person. Because in life is not about just one person. It's about everybody in the room. And that's why I purposely didn't make everybody a star. They're all stars in their own right.
And it's let me come back. And it's crazy that you said that because I was going to ask you. Tell me one thing about each one of these actors and actresses that you have up here right now, from the councilman all the way down here to what made them fit the role when you was writing that script. What was it about him that made him councilman? I see more of a pimp. I see more of a pimp. I don't see that. I just see that. I see more. Is he gonna change later on in the story? Let me know. So tell me what you see. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Miss P look like she be making some moves around here. I don't know. You know.
Well, I am from
Pablo
Brooklyn.
right here. Pablo right here. Now you could be a cop. Are you a cop? Pablo a cop?
No.
And then we got Big Daddy Kane in the building over here, baby. I know you got some balls for us before we leave this segment, Big Daddy Kane. So tell me something about each one of these individuals and why they fit the role that you chose for them.
So I'm gonna start with Jose. So Jose had been seeing us watching this film we've been filming for 2.5 years in the same location. It's like The Wire. That's home base.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been filming, and he approached one of the actresses and was curious, what was, and henceforth, man, it was how he approached. He was very professional with his approach. He wasn't loud and boisterous. He knew we were filming.
Mm.
And when Leslie told me that, and then I met him, I interviewed him, and it just went from there. I met his wife, his 3 kids, and we all just got close. Mr. Page, I think I was on tour. I forgot how I went, but very prominent radio personality, journalist, sports radio, and celestial radio.
You gotta
as
let
well.
me tell that story, man.
All right, I'll let you do it.
You gotta let me tell that story.
But his whole, he's the pimp.
I'm sorry.
He's the pimp. Nah, seriously. But me meeting him was like meeting Mr. Marcus. Like when I get to meet gentlemen who are older than me and more seasoned, and can have conversations with me as gentlemen, as nurturers, that means a lot. So when I met Mr. Marcus, we had a great conversation. The energy was dope. Same as Mr. Page. So that's what it is. And he's playing the attorney, Christopher Statton.
Oh, you're an attorney?
Mm-hmm.
That's a conflict of interest. We'll talk about this, man. Hey, did we talk about Miss P?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I forgot Miss P. So Miss P, ironically, I made a post, and she it was such a flower giving post about the content that I said, hey, I'm actually casting right now, immediate casting, and we talked the next day via FaceTime, and when I looked in my inbox, I said, wait a minute, we were supposed to have did this 5 years ago. So it just was divine. It circled back around. And she said, when is media day? I'm there. She's here.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. So, we're gonna get right down to the nitty gritty. I'm sorry, Councilman. I don't want don't write no paperwork on me, Councilman. I don't want no trouble, okay? We apologize, right? That was the words of the gatekeeper, not our Access Radio. You can leave them out of this, okay, Councilman? I want no trouble. So you heard what the director said about each one of you. So I'm gonna start from the councilman and work our way down. How do you feel to hear what he said, and those were the reasons for why he felt you have the role that you have in this show?
Well, what he said, we had good rapport. I just wanted to. I'm very new to the cast. I just met him like a week and a half. I was living on the street collecting bottles. I was homeless. He came by in his car and he said, "Yo, you want to be in my series?" And I said, "Yeah." So this here I am. I'm on job. No.
You had me, brother. You had me. Good one.
That was good.
Because I was about to ask you got that wardrobe full of bottles and cans? I was about to ask.
I met him through. I'm a retired CO, and there's another CO that I used to sing with. And he knows Mikey, and he told Mikey about me. Mikey called me, we hit it off. He said, "You want to be in my show?" I said, "Yeah," and boom, here I am.
Miss P? And you know, I gotta say, Miss P, because you know there's another producer P out here. I thought she got a role without telling me. I'm about to look for some royalties, right, Al? I heard P was in the movie. What P? Okay, so I'm glad you're not producer P. Go ahead, but go ahead, Miss P.
Just like he said, how everything went down. So I'm brand new to everything. I've been on a podcast before, but not in a film. And I just really saw the first episode, and I was already hooked. So I just left him a note, like, I really like what you're doing, and keep it up, and then the rest is history from there. Yeah. And I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
East New York.
Okay, Brooklyn. I'm about to call you Pablo.
I know you are.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it though. I know you want me to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. I didn't say it yet.
As long as you call me, that's cool. So thanks again for having us. This has been fun, getting to know new cast members and definitely answering questions to the best of our ability. What do you have for me?
We're gonna work through it. Okay. Oh, you're the associate producer.
Okay, so now he just wants to like air it all out.
Yes, let's air it out.
Okay, so
give us the tea, brother.
So
shout out the Voice Life team in the back.
In terms of the series and where it's going for right now, you can watch Top of New York, T.O.N.Y, a Michael Stephen Paul crime series on topofnewyork.com. You can also follow all of us on all of our social media platforms, especially my characters page, which is rocks_on_top.
Okay.
So my character, Rockport, is Ms. B's son. For those of you who have not seen the series yet, Ms. B is running the show right now. She's making a lot of moves in the street. She's making some friends, some enemies, but for the most part, I'm trying to just stay out of the way. Stay out of the cops' way, stay out of street people's way and all the law enforcement. So it's been interesting navigating the criminals and drugs and also trying to stay corporate. Is that kind of the key word that we're using? Corporate?
Okay, corporate is good.
I've been very corporate.
Nice. We like that. 2 snaps.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, so we're coming over to you now.
So I got an interesting Mikey J story. I actually met Mikey on the New Jersey Turnpike.
You joking this time? Well, y'all, hold on. We never fall for the same banana on the tailpipe twice. You serious this time?
Let me tell you the story. So, like 2014, 2015, I did a radio show with Alicia Lee out of BKS1 studio called Live with Alicia Lee at our page. And on the night where Mikey was our guest, he's flying down the turnpike to get to the station for his interview, and I'm flying down the turnpike to get to the station to do his interview. So we're on the turnpike, and we both slowed down because I'm like, oh, that's a nice Audi. And he slowed down. He's like, that's a nice BMW. And then we get to the station, and he's like, yo, I just saw you on the turnpike. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm doing an interview here. He's like, you interviewing me? That's how we met. So we met on the turnpike.
You want to hear something that's crazy? I think I was watching him live when he was shooting to the radio station that day. I think you was on live that day shooting to a station. Hey, look how the world works. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
I ain't even making that up. He was on live, driving down to go to an interview on his live one day. That's probably the interview.
That's how we met.
Ain't that crazy?
Yep. And then from there we just clicked, man. We started. Mikey did a concert in Philly. I'm from Philly also. Mikey did a concert in Philly. Remember the concert, Mikey? Right? Tell him what we packed out though.
What you packed out?
Shout out to Talat, man. What's the name of the spot again? What was it?
It was the strip club. Yeah, we did a concert at the strip club in Philadelphia.
It was crazy. It was dope.
It was a nice concert too. So we just got stories, man, and went back, like I said, 2014, 2015, and just stayed connected.
Yeah. That concert was crazy. I had to tell the strippers to go off the stage. I'm like, yo.
You got some kind of award that night too.
Yeah. Philly gave me a proclamation from the city and some other stuff at awards that I got that night.
And then the next weekend we were in Brooklyn at you did another performance in either Brooklyn or the Bronx, and you got another award there. I was like, I can't keep up with this kid, man. What you doing this weekend, man? I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. I can't keep up with you. Yeah. Those are the days.
Hey, as long as you keep moving, you're gonna be going in the right direction. So
There you
just
go.
keep moving. So we're gonna start from you and work our way back this way. Tell us what it's like being on set and bringing your character to life for the people. What is it like?
It's cool being on set because everybody is so focused and everybody is so, professional and really, really committed to their characters, which is a good thing. And it's like, we have some scenes like, Kim is right. Her character Dominique, she cuss out everybody, she cuss out the lawyers, she cusses out the police. She cusses out everybody, and we got a pretty intense scene where we go back and forth. That's just, it's hilarious. But yeah, it's good being on set and seeing everybody. Sometimes people are in their pockets, with their scene partner focused on, really nailing the scene, and Mike's running around yelling at everybody. You off script. So, it's a good time. It's almost like a family atmosphere. It's like a family reunion, and it's real cool.
Being on set is definitely interesting. You have everybody who has, of course, their own personal life. Phone calls coming in, people coming from work, people, have their kids to look after. But when we come together and rehearse our lines or we're breaking down like what we're wearing for whatever scene, it's like stepping into a whole nother dimension. At least for me, I try to keep the conversation going as to what's the backstory. Like if your character was having a good day, well, why was it good? It's totally unrelated to the script. It could have just been like to say hello, but that hello could have been a sad hello. Maybe somebody, maybe they missed their bus. Maybe their kid got into a fight at school. Anything just to keep that story going, because when the cameras start rolling, that is what the mind picks up on. It's where am I going and why.
Miss P?
This is my first day on the set.
Okay, well,
I ain't reached the set yet.
Well, no. But what do you envision it being like? Because you've been in a room with everybody talking about their experiences. We done see some cussing out. We done see some trickery from the councilman already. What do you think it's going to be like?
I think it's going to be a very good learning experience. And from everybody that I've seen, I'm going to have a good time working with everybody.
Now, your character is who?
I'm playing a DA.
DA. So, as a DA, how do you think you're going to fit in here? I mean, without giving us too much. Are you going to be crooked? Are you going to be straight? What do you think
what I was
DA
told, I'm
style
going to
is
be
gonna
cussing people out too. So I'm
Okay.
looking forward to that.
So can you give us a sample real quick, like how you would be as a DA? Just cuss somebody out right now. Like somebody came to you and they ain't got the right paperwork and the criminal, they got to let go. Go ahead, cuss him out. Act like it's him. Cuss him out. Cuss him out.
And he doesn't have the right
He don't have the paperwork.
paperwork?
He done messed up. Answer. Cuss him out.
Where the fuck is the paperwork? Where's the blasted paperwork that I need on my desk right now? The Caribbean coming out of me right now too.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And I might say a little sauce in that thing
right.
too,
All right, we might can believe you.
You might can
believe you.
So it's either the East New York or the Trinidadian y'all want. Which one?
I think I like the Trini. I like the Trini. I think I like the Trini. I think the Trini.
I can mix it up a little bit.
No, I like
You like the
try
Trini?
Go with the Trini.
Go
yeah.
with the Trini?
Go with
Okay,
the Trini.
I'm
Go
gonna
with
rock
the
with what
Trini.
you said.
Councilman.
Yes, sir.
All right. You been on set already?
I've been on set.
All right.
One day shoot.
Okay.
Mike said it's unique. His filming technique is unique.
Don't be afraid. We ain't gonna tell him what you
With
said.
all-
Tell us what unique is. We need to know.
with all the day's technology, his shooting technique is unique.
All
It's
right,
good
what's
though.
unique?
It's good. It's good.
Tell us.
He shoots with an iPhone.
An iPhone.
He shoots with an iPhone.
You
And
lying like hell.
You can make motion. You can make good motion pictures with an iPhone.
Yeah.
On set was different because we shot at a Spanish restaurant, and it gave us the background music. He even had to put it in, and it worked perfectly. So we was like, yo, look at that! It worked perfectly. And I'm playing a politician. When he first gave me the part, I asked him, "Am I playing a dirty one?" He said, "No." I said, "Damn," because people remember the dirty politician. If you playing a character and you can get the audience to talk back to the screen and talk back to you did a good job.
Yeah.
So I wanted to play a dirty politician, and I'm playing good politicians. So
Don't worry. Listen,
boring.
we got time. I know somebody that knows somebody. I might hook you up. I might hook you up. You know, but you're right about that because there's a show that sticks in my head. No pun intended. This is about the T.O.N.Y. All right, don't forget it. But a good show that did that I wasn't into politics. House of Cards.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't into politics, but he was so crooked. I was at that motherfucker going to work late, binge watching. So we might can still get you there. You know what I'm saying?
And he makes you want to punch him in the face.
Yeah, he does.
And if you could get someone to make you want to punch you in the face, you did a damn good job. You're a good actor.
Yeah, you definitely did a good job. So like I said, you know, this is a new series. Season 1 is out. All right, we're gonna go from you now. What's it like seeing yourself on screen, and what does it do for you? You know, does it make you want to keep going, or does it want to go shoot through the ceiling, or you want to change?
Actually, when he was shooting on his iPhone, right? So I was, then he showed it back to me. I was like, oh shit, this shit just looks nice. I said, because I had stopped acting for a while for health reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And so after seeing what he did that day, I'm diving back in, and I'm all in now.
Mm-hmm. We know you ain't on screen yet, but when you envision yourself on screen, what do you think it's gonna do for you?
I just think it's gonna be very interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
He said retake. He don't believe. he said retake. He don't believe that. He don't believe that now. Now we trying to sell a show.
I'm looking forward.
You're looking forward
to
you
this
sure?
Experience. Yes, I'm here.
I don't know. Man.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna need you to work with her.
Listen, I ain't even signed the contract. I'm already here, so that should tell you I'm ready.
Oh, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have her.
All right.
Yeah. So even for now, just having everybody in the same room, piggybacking off of what the characters are expected to do, we don't really know where the story is gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
We have to also wait and watch as the episodes unfold. But even still, there's that backstory of what could happen.
I think for me, like, you know, because I've done some stuff before, then I took a break from acting because I, did some things with my corporate career. So it's just cool the camaraderie of the cast, and being in that environment and being in that element where you're doing what you love, and that's what's up.
So after I asked this question, because you said you had a story that you wanted to tell, so you're gonna tell it after this, right? But y'all to clean up, all right? Yeah, y'all want y'all to look into the screen right now, all right? You got 60 seconds, each one of you, to sell why T.O.N.Y is #1 most needed to be watched right now, all day, every day. You want to start from the councilman, or you ready to lead off? Y'all to clean up. You had to clean up now.
I'm gonna start with the councilman.
Councilman, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? All right, councilman. All right. You got to sell it. All right. America's looking at you right now.
It's gonna be the top show because this brother put his heart and soul into it. We got some great actors, and he's sparing no niceness on set. You gonna get yelled at and cursed at if you don't get it right, and that's what makes a great show. So y'all need to tune in because it is gonna be #1 in New York.
All right. I Miss Pete. We got a hard act to follow now. Bring the Trinity out now.
Well, first of all, it is #1. It's not going to be.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what I'm talking about. And it is #1 because of who the producer is, the director is, the camera person is. And because all of us are on it. So that's why it's #1.
Okay. It's on you.
T.O.N.Y, Top of New York, I'm Michael Stephen Paul. Crime series is already #1 because we're on it. I mean, the writer, the producer, the director, yes, he's had a hand in it for sure, but the cast is bringing the story to life. So you just got to watch it unfold, and keep watching.
All right now.
Yeah, for me, what I'll say is, the process. When you're on set and you're taping this scene, that scene, the other scene, and like I said, when I first met Mikey, but I was in your seat. I was interviewing him, but watching Mikey on set, and I said this to him. I said, "Man, you're brilliant. You're brilliant. The way the concepts, the writing, the stuff that you put together, how you can turn just like that and redirect." So, we're there watching it happen in real time. We're not in the editing room with him. We're not looking at the finished product until we get the finished product. And I think people will recognize once they get the finished product why it is number one.
Nice. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching an extended version, okay, of Behind the Enemy Lines, all right? Behind Enemy Lines, a podcast where we talk about relationships from the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. But today wasn't about relationships. It kind of is if you watch the show. You got to go back and watch the show. It's going to be about some relationships that's happening in the T.O.N.Y series, okay? You know what it is now. You know where to find it. Season 1 is out right now. I don't want to hear no excuses. So I want you to share your story you wanted to share with us, and then I want you guys to share all your social media, and I might have a bonus question for y'all, all right?
So I already shared my story in terms of how we met, but, it's interesting, the show that you guys do, I wrote a book in response to Steve Harvey's book, which is how I actually got into media, My book received a lot of, positive vibes, guys in the barbershop talking about, well, hey, we go through relationship drama too. Who's telling our story?
Mhm.
So I told our story.
That's
and then
dope.
that one thing led to another, but ultimately led to me meeting Mikey. I had a show called Man Answers where we did what y'all doing. We talked about relationships from the male perspective, and we add females in to also, be the counterbalance, if you will, of some very strong relationship perspectives that men would bring into to the stage. So, at the end of the day, it's all about the content, the creativity, and people's individual talents in terms of how you bring these stories to life. If you have that talent, go for it.
I can dig it.
Love that.
You can give your socials where people can find you.
Okay.
Not your social security card number.
Yeah.
One of the characters is a scammer. You might want to hide
Yeah,
it. Keep that stuff safe.
I'm glad you
keep
picked
that
up
safe,
on that,
man.
for
She's
sure.
in here still.
So you can find my personal Instagram is Eles Jose Luis. That's ELESJOSELUIS. That's my page on Instagram. Also the same on Facebook. You can also follow me on rocks_on top. That's Rockport's page on Instagram. So from my character's point of view and what he decides to share on that social media platform. You can also go ahead and follow all of us on Top of New York on Instagram.
Oh, let me go back and get my social media
Yeah,
then.
we'll
So
get that too. Yeah, we'll get that too.
I'm easy. On Facebook it's True Stories, TRU Stories. And on Instagram it's True Stories, TRUE Stories.
Okay.
_ Miss P0910.
Okay.
Yes, Instagram is ray.marcus. My website is raymarcusproductions.com. 2 S's on the Marcus. It's very
2 S's
important.
on the market.
And I want to put a plug in for my Spotify song that's eating up the charts called Fancy Suits and Fancy Shoes. And
Well, once again, on Behind Enemy Lines, we have an artist segment. I'm gonna give y'all my email later. I want MP3 so we can show it to the world on this side and see what they think. Make it past our Chucky's cut.
I'll be
Keep it
here
killed.
Wednesday.
Okay. Now I have one bonus question for y'all before we wrap it up. Okay. Now each one of you at least know your characters, right?
Yes.
All right. If you had to write your own story on your character that ain't got nothing to do with Mike, what would that story look like?
Man, my story would be, well, see, I play an attorney, right? So my story would be a political story where there's such a contrast between Barack Obama and Donald Trump, where my character ultimately would get into politics and become the black Donald Trump.
Wow.
Reparations for everybody.
Wow.
Executive order. Make it do what it do.
Make it do it.
that would be it.
That was an amazing question. Anybody that's been on set with me knows that that's what I'm doing all day.
I didn't know that.
So, if I were to write Rockport's story, I really would have to look at my relationship with my mom and how that's developing, and if we're gonna be able to have a mother-son relationship outside of the street without it being something where I'm avoiding issues and also causing issues for her. So I would definitely want to dig deeper into that.
Nice, nice. Okay, Miss P.
Well, first I gotta get a little bit more into the character, but besides knowing that she's gonna be cursing people out, I do want to be like the dirty DA type of thing. So even though she cussing people out, she still could be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I want to be like real seedy.
Mm-hmm. So let's dig into that a little bit. What do you mean by dirty? You know what I'm saying? Like sleeping around dirty, hiding money dirty, you know, not changing your clothes dirty, not getting our wigs switched out dirty. I mean, the people need to know what kind of dirty you want to be. Huh? I'm just saying, what kind of dirty you want to be?
So I'm getting money on
Getting
the
money.
side.
You already in the main office.
No, but I'm
You in the main office,
hustling
bro?
on the low.
Why you got to hustle in the main office? You
Don't
already
worry
on
about
top.
it. Don't
This is
worry
what's
about
wrong with
it.
our people.
That's
You
okay.
already out the hood. You want to go back?
Hello, it is a crime series,
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
it?
You
Okay.
going back like Dexter. I understand. You gonna
Exactly.
teach
It's
the
a
whole family how
crime
to chop
series.
up people.
We doing
I got-
crimes.
Councilman, please help us.
They stole my thunder. I would want to be a dirty politician. That I would want to be a character where, like, my underling, like, say I have my associate, I would be fucking her.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We get spicy.
And then I'll take some money on the side, and I'll be like taking fucking other people's wives and stuff like that, and make my character and make them talk about my character. Yo, he's a dirty. Yo, that's who gets the money.
Exactly.
That's who gets the next contract.
Nice. I heard Mr. Mike say behind me that there's a story with your character, but we gonna make the people wait. We just giving y'all an illusion, you know, like when you're in the desert and you see water that's not there. We just giving the people out there that's watching, that's tuning in right now, a glimpse into all these characters and everything that's going on with the T.O.N.Y series and why y'all need to tune in, because it can go either way that anybody's been bringing up today. All right, so y'all the #1 show. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I look forward to watching you guys, following you guys, listening to your music, and seeing everything that Mikey's been putting together and what y'all continue to do. Y'all cracking me up already. So y'all got a great cast. Y'all make sure y'all work through the ups and downs. Have fun, all right? But keep doing what y'all doing, all right? Mike, I want to say congratulations on continuing to climb the ladder. And like I said, I can't believe it was damn near 15 years ago that we met doing music. And like I said, I'm that serious. When he was speeding down to you, I was on his live. He was talking some stuff on his live about everything he had going on in the interview. So I really do remember that, which is kind of crazy. But to see that you're going from artist to creator to producer to you can see why you got the accolades that you got. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy running an independent company, especially when you're a black owner and support. But to see all the talent that we saw today, I'm glad we had this extended version of Behind the Enemy Lines. And like I said, we do talk about relationships from the male's point of view because we want to stop or try to give our young kids a chance, all right, to share their emotions. And that's what y'all get to do when y'all acting. Y'all get to share emotions that a lot of us hide sometimes, that you get to breathe life into your characters, you know what I mean? So I enjoy seeing things on film. I'm looking for big things. Y'all continue to do it. Al, I appreciate you for keeping us on this late to have this T.O.N.Y Media Day happen. And I look forward to really working with y'all and get to know y'all and follow y'all. Welcome to iAccess Radio. I hear y'all bringing the show on the podcast as well. Shout out to D Chorus in the building. I just saw my brother sneaking. Your second chance, another author and actor. Welcome in the building. There's so much talent in here. I'm happy for y'all. And I'm happy that y'all chasing it at the age that y'all chasing it, because a lot of us give up when we start getting to a certain age and they say, oh, we too old to do it. So you really sold me on that story when you opened up. I would have really thought you was a bottles and cans kind of guy. That was really dope. I don't know, you might want to add that in somewhere. That was dope, but I enjoyed all of y'all. We appreciate y'all. T.O.N.Y is out right now. Jay, I'm gonna let you get the last couple of words, and then Al, you could let us sign us out however you want to sign us out. Behind the Enemy Lines, we're on every other Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. Shout out to all the shows that was in the building. You had Tug of War in the building, Extremities in the building, Megabytes was in the building, Lola Bay was in the building, Extremities in the building. These are all shows you can find on iAccess Radio all throughout the week. Vocals by Jamel. She's a big sponsor in the building. Takai's Takes was in the building. Shout out to producer P. Well, you're not getting no acting deal unless I find out about the contract first, right? So you can pipe down. I see what's going on back there. I see what's going on. I'm trying to protect your contract. That's why you didn't get your contract yet. She over there trying to get it on you. I'm trying to help you out here. Al, I Access Radio, 7 days a week, 365, 366 in the leap year. Make sure y'all tuning in, 365 Live, the TuneIn app. My brother Wiz, where you at? Wiz can't close out without Wiz. Get over here. Get over here. Sliding off on the low. Al, we cutting this check, Al. We cutting this check. It's my brother Wiz, my partner in crime. And like I said, we are strangers that became family, so that's our motto. Him and Al, my big brothers. I knew nothing about podcasting. And like I said, they took me under the wing and they let me in. And we just been, 100 episodes in now? This is 100. Y'all 106. Y'all 106. 106. Episode 106, all right? It's 106. 106, all right? So it'll be live immediately after this. So like I said, we're going to let Mike get the last couple words. Congratulations on what you do. And then we're going to sign out. So we'll step on that side. Mike, come on in.
Wow, that's divine. I didn't know that. We're the 106 episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's divine because my first major television appearance was in 2007, 2008, and 2010. I was a 106 in Park reoccurring Freestyle Friday judge on BT's 106 in Park. And right on 106 in Park again, I was the BET Artist and Producer of the Week on Rap City. So that's divine, 106. Wow, my grandmother was alive. She'll play that number.
I might play it for
You
tomorrow.
I want to say thank you to so many people in this room, starting with Al. I met Al so many years ago, just like Mr. Page. I was interviewed through other people who was on his at the radio station on Fordham Road. And to still have this relationship with Mr. Al. So, in full transparency, this is about maybe 2 weeks ago. Jose, when was here? 2 weeks ago? Or whatever it was?
We were here about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago now.
About 3 weeks now, where I had a decision to make, 105.1 to do the media day, or another station on Wall Street. And when I was sitting with Al, I said, what am I doing? This is a man that's been supporting me through my career as a hip-hop artist and a music producer, and a spiritual person as well. A lot of people don't know that. If you know him, you know this man's very spiritual. So when you come into his home, his station, you feel the energy already. And if you come in feeling messed up, you're going to leave feeling better. So I made the decision that day to ask Al, I would like to, what if I did my media day here? Instead of going to Power 105.1 FM or the other station in Wall Street that we got invited to. And I did it here because I'd rather put the namesake here and promote this station than promote a celestial station. For those people who are into radio, you know what I mean when I say celestial. When it comes to Gatekeeper, he's right, man. I did the biggest showcase in New York. It was called the Platinum Celebrity Showcase. And I had many, many judges. And I knew Gatekeeper a long time. And we was judging stuff together as well on that level. Mr. Page, same thing to you. But the first person I definitely want to thank is the Most High, the creator of all, the Most High God himself. He allowed me to live through a lot. Through my birth, where I was born with leukemia trait. I was supposed to die in a week. I've been shot 4 times. I've been through a lot. And for some reason, the Most High still has me here for a reason, not for a season. And then I was introduced back into the music business. Bert Padell, rest in peace, Bert Padell, who was my business manager and my attorney for many years. A lot of people didn't know that. I produced Kelly Clarkson, I produced Sting, I produced Day 26, I produced over 100 mainstream artists. And the most fun I've been having as of late, even through all the production I've done as a music producer and as an artist, is as of last night, I said it, remember? This is the most fun I've had in a long time. I got to laugh yesterday. I got to run around. We let our hair down, really. So when I tell you I want to thank my cast for sticking with me in the process, allowing me to keep my foot on your neck. Because if I don't, I'm a bad director. I'm a bad leader. And it allows me to pull out your greatness. And I always said it, I'm not here to be your friend, your homie, your cousin, your brother, your nephew. I'm here to be your leader and to bring out your greatness. And once I've done that, everything else is on y'all. Never promise anybody Birkin bag money, Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Beamer, Benz money. That's not how it works in this industry. And if y'all been paying attention, the film industry is not the same. SAG is not the same. I don't do AI. I don't do bad contracts. I do great business, but I also like to build great relationships. I met my cousin on a weird, crazy thing. Somebody saw us in a picture together who were blood and said, oh, I got both my cousins in the same room. And then that's when Honesty told me, yo, you know we cousins, right? I said, get on my face, you bullshitting. Go learn your lines, go do something. But yeah, it's a fact. So I want to thank all of y'all because I can write this stuff, I can create it, but without an attentive cast, a dedicated and committed cast, it's just gonna sit on the shelf. No matter how many people want to act, you got people who want to act and people who want to live the act and dream. So I want to thank y'all as well and everybody else that's been supportive of T.O.N.Y, Top of New York. And that's really it, man. We don't have to be validated because we've been validated by the Most High. But my goal as of 2 weeks ago is I'm shooting for an Emmy. I'm going for an Emmy. I have every camera in my warehouse and cranes and lighting that you can think of. But to shoot this first episode in this season on the iPhone 15 Pro 2 years ago, where the upper echelon did not believe me, because white folks can shoot it on the iPhone and get Academy Awards. I shoot it and they don't believe the shit. Netflix has sent me my offer letters. So many people I turned away because I'm not recasting my people. Y'all, those who know privy to phone calls, y'all know what's up. Jose, especially you, bro. You already know. So yes, Netflix came. Everybody came, but everybody, you can come. What are you bringing? Don't accept every deal. So every brand is not made for us. They want the money, but they don't want nothing else we have to offer. So yes, we'll be on Tubi. I get my air date next week. We'll be on Apple TV. We'll be on Chromecast. We'll be on Spectrum. We'll be on Xfinity. You name it, we're on every major outlet you can think of. I got great management. I got great distribution on 3 levels. My agents, shout out to Crystal Ship Artists, Francesca, everybody. Gatekeeper, I got a role for you, man. Sitting there, my wheels is turning, and I was telling Dominique, I really, really want to bring you in because I'm looking at you, and I got a serious role for you. I got a serious role for you. And anybody else, man, if you're going through something spiritually, mentally, and emotionally that's killing you, that you can't deal with, or you dealing with it, I'm telling you right now, get in front of a camera and allow that to be your space. I suffer from depression bad. My space is either my music or being behind that camera around other people who I can uplift and encourage and inspire. And that's really it. So I want to thank all of y'all, real talk. And even my cast that's not here. Even the cast that's not here anymore. There's no hate on them. You got to give them their flowers because they allow me to direct them, coach them, and produce them too. That's why episode 1 looks the way it looks. So I'm not going to play them games and not give them people their flowers either. They can do what they want to do, say what they want to say, but I'm not like that. So thank you to everybody. Devon Franklin, you my brother, man. I appreciate you being in the series because, yo, you showed me a lot. Al, same to you, man. God bless y'all, man, for real. It's suited and booted.
Run into a video, Al?
I-Access Radio. You are now locked in.
Wake up to I-Access Radio in the morning.
The future of radio and podcast.
Your number one station.
It's grown up things right here. Get your mimosa. Bringing my 3-piece out for this one. Yo, School, what up, man?
Ignite my fire. Take me higher for once. I know that you've been waiting on the right time, but I'm telling you right now, the fire. I've been waiting on someone. You've been on my mind, outfit, so baby, you know you're getting this good love.
Automatically.
Open up your private office, let's have a discussion. Elevate your mind without pushing any buttons. Take you to the highest floor, no interruptions. Dressed up on a corporate level, looking seductive. Plenty work to be done, you trying to be productive. Papers on your desk, time to make a few adjustments. Push your keyboard to the side instead of rushing. Two familiar faces, smile, no introductions. Do a little role play, fulfilling your fantasies. Climax, eyes rolling back is a guarantee. Co-workers mad at the fact that you got it made. Just because the sun's shining, they still could be throwing shade. Lean over the counter, please don't be afraid. Tell your boss the meeting after lunch has been delayed. I got flames to ignite your fire. Anything that your soul desires.
Ignite my fire. Take me higher for once. I know that you've been waiting on the right time, but I'm telling you right now, the fire. I've been waiting on someone. You've been on my mind, outfit, so baby, you know you're getting this good love.
It's not lust at this point, the vibe's here. Get off at 9, 8:45, I'll arrive there. Dinner reservations for 2, party been lit. Prada shoes, Stuart Hughes blazer in a slim fit. Grown adults, we moving on our own accord. Showing results, a night of fun is the reward. Japanese, Lebanese, Greek or Italian, asparagus, sugar snap peas under the salmon. I was flying by so quick, but who's counting? Lights getting dimmer through the dinner, still lounging. You know the song, let's get it on when they announce it. Something spill, wine on your blouse, then change outfits. One touch leads to many if we allow it. Searching for that fountain of youth, I think you found it. I got the flames to ignite your fire. Anything that your soul desires.
Ignite my fire.